Still loading.
Yeah.
Hey, Watch It Together get an update? Cool.
Hello, VOD watchers. I'm Xeno Limited. Today we're playing D&D, the long-awaited Shino game, a month in the making. Rejoice, rejoice, he woke up today.
Actually, I've been up. Let's be honest. I've been up, but I did sleep this morning for a little bit, though.
No, CP boy.
But I am slightly tired, but I was not going to miss it this time. No.
Third
Word.
session until like 2 in the morning,
Congrats, Jetta. Congrats.
My words
We're making up for a whole month missed.
might be a little fucked up when it comes to tonight.
Hey,
More
well.
so than normal.
As long as the only thing you're slurring is your words, we're gonna be fine.
I mean, I could just slap you with a slur.
Yeah, I do have audio on.
We all have
So do
audio
the rest
on,
of
you
us.
fucking idiot.
I know.
I still said what I said.
HD TV canceled all like that.
Not going to change either.
What? Or Psycho did
Anyway.
change.
Yeah, Psycho's on the right one.
It just didn't fix on your side. No, Psycho had the hood reactive earlier. Hello, Common.
Did Jedi even textual items? Sorry.
Alright. Well, welcome back to the Sea of Unknown. I know it's been quite some time, but now we are back once more. I don't know what happened last time, so watch the VOD. I have it on the playlist.
Siren
The
died
only thing I
last
remember-
time.
Siren died.
I guess
However,
we
we
could
were
also
back
give us
on the
summary of
boat.
events. I don't think we were yet.
Yeah, we
Wait,
were.
when we still in the club? Means
No,
So we
crap.
just exited the club
Were we?
to... Yeah. Me
Oh.
and Soren were heading towards the informant to get some information.
So let me move this over there to them.
At least I believe that's where we were going. Frisia and the Captain Xavier was on the ship.
Yeah, because we were texting about like the morning process of what we were doing.
Yeah. Basically, a summary of what happened last time. We ended a combat. Someone died. We found their new character. We got a call on a computer from an anonymous source that said, "Hey, I have a job for you." Most of the party went to go check out the job. We now have a job.
So last session, it was you guys were talking for the guard.
Yeah, we basically just finished talking to him and we're heading to the location of the informant.
Yep. I looked at the VOD real quick.
You watched the whole 3 hours in just a few minutes?
That's
No.
crazy.
He's magic.
No, technically, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, they did his domain expansion and Bonkai at the same time.
I swear. He just took his computer into the fucking time dome and just called it good.
I'm pretty sure I know what happened afterwards, but I digress. Let me move people that are not here over somewhere. Or the next upcoming map that's going to take place. Alright.
Matt.
So,
Map.
you guys are fully informed. I don't remember Did you ask me something last time, Shrimp, before you guys started to head out?
Not that I can think of.
Was it something to do with the phone and the hacking?
I asked if I was able to hack other systems, and what you told me, no. It's only meant for the servers.
Yeah, alright.
For now.
For now. Unless you can figure out you can do something else with it. Yeah, so you guys are heading, well, you two are heading over there. But in the current time, let's head back to those who are on the ship. I'm not gonna change the scene. So, motherfuckers on the ship.
There.
Okay.
Chug, drinking alcohol. Here, I brought you some hot liquor.
Yeah, that sounds about right. A summary for those who didn't watch the last session. Go watch last session. Not right now, but later.
Later.
Good summary.
It was so tragic. What a great summary.
I mean, I can reread the whale out loud again to him.
That's fine. I don't think we need Psycho bawling his eyes out again.
He's had a month to move on.
And I'm still not over it.
And he's still drinking within a month.
We're doing fictional drinking right now.
Well, no shit.
One of
That's
you
what
is.
I mean. No, both of them are. Remember, Frisia is an alcoholic. And I'm pretty sure Frisia got him involved as well.
Safe to say that grieving is on ship.
Yeah.
The worst part about this is, I can't even die from alcohol poisoning.
You're not supposed to die from it, you're just supposed to immerse in it.
Oh yes, let me immerse in it while I drink 5 more bottles.
Well, hey, look, he's already at anger.
I got the unlimited jug of liquor, go for it. I set it to rubbing alcohol so you can get extra fucked up.
That.
Give the equivalency of moonshine at this point. Man, that's fucked up, wizard.
There, we got our roleplay done, move on.
Don't worry, more will come later. At least for Psycho.
The worst is yet to come. The worst is yet
Right.
to come.
Anyway, so you guys are heading out to the pathway of meeting with the informant.
Yes.
As you guys are walking out to the street once more and going to the left, you see, just the normal buildings, some new due to, the structures and whatnot. And you see several, kind of like guards, basically guarding the bridge. Let me go ahead and switch to that map.
The
I put you guys over here, but technically you'd be walking this pathway.
Basically, that's the bridge to the warehouse.
Yeah, no, that's actually the bridge to the tower. So in front of you, there is a giant ass tower that, to what you guys see, it's about 50 floors.
Pretty big.
So it's pretty big.
Probably taking alleyways rather than just walking on the main road.
Yeah.
So, I remember how we're meant to meet with the informant.
But yeah, you'll see the bridge basically coming down. It's like a weird mechanic, sort on. You don't really know what the fuck it's doing, but scrap to what you've seen and what you read in your books. Basically, the bridge is coming down from being up because like boats have to come through and whatnot.
basically
So it
Raised hydraulic bridge that is just
yeah.
lifting the whole bridge rather than splitting it.
Yeah. And it drops down, and then these guys just start driving by rapidly. screaming out bloody murder and whatnot, having the time of their life.
What happened? Well, so on, let's get around back here to meet with that informant.
Sure.
Dip into an alleyway and, well, head to the spot in which we were told, hey, use this ladder.
Yeah. As you guys are walking through the alleyway, you see use this ladder.
Just a button prompt in front of us, use the ladder. Get it all set up so we can climb up onto it. Presuming this is the faux roof for the informant.
Yeah. I'm just trying to why is my there we go. It's not the best. Shut up.
The small ladder.
But yes, this is your informant. He turns around and he looks at you guys as he's smoking his cigar. He's like, "How can I help you?"
Nice night for a break, isn't it?
I'll say. I need it after all this time of me sitting out here looking at these damn patrols.
That's fair. Looking at the patrols must be taxing, including when more patrols are inside.
Yes. It's very on high alert now that things are getting quite interesting within the building itself.
Nod. I guess you understand why we're here.
Of course. I know
Also-
everything.
And before, in case it was suspected, no, we're not with the tower.
Oh, I could tell and who's part of the tower and who isn't. You seem way too green.
That's the way to put it. Green to the area. But no, we need a little aid and a little information about a particular warehouse.
Well, what specifics do you want to know about the warehouse?
Oh, security, what might be there, what might be stored there properly, and maybe a favor if you can pull it off.
He basically goes inside his trench coat and he whips out a map, like not a map, a blueprint of the warehouse itself, like fully decored and everything, and he plops it down right here. Well, as you could see, I will actually, for communal sake, I will plop you guys to the other map just so that way you can see the lay of the land.
Yeah, I guess
Basically,
how,
this is
robots are patrolled sections.
yeah. He basically tells you like this is the warehouse. This is what it looks like. He says around here you will find what was the thing that I said before?
Power armor and such.
Yeah, power armor. Okay.
Those look like coffins
Yeah.
to me.
How
Those are
else
not
would you store
coffins.
power armor?
Basically, the essentials are in here, along with some cosmetic modifiers. That's like, I don't know, over here. The patrol on it is very, very low. However, they're kind of tough at the same time.
They're probably not expecting people to attack the warehouse. But, if I'm thinking right, this will provide us an opening. If we
Yes.
attack there and then wait, they'll probably move a lot of their forces from the tower out.
This right here, you cannot have access to this unless you have a key card.
Kind of looks towards him. A key card, you say?
Yes.
I'm guessing it has to be more than a specific key card.
Yes, you will have to get one of the key cards from the guards themselves. That would be the best course of action of entering in the building. If you go over here, well, you'll be meted by two entities that will probably kill you or tell you to leave. And then if you don't leave, they'll kill you.
Right. The favor I was going to ask to see if you could. You have access to near the server room, from what I've been told.
To the server room itself in the tower, yes.
Do you think you could cause an oopsie to say? Cause a temporary either data or full blackout of that warehouse, so none of the information from it gets transferred here.
I mean, I can give it a shot, though it might not work as it seems.
Well,
But I can do a slight EMP.
yes. The main thing I would want you to get done, if possible, is prevent the transmission of data. Because then all the data that's there that would be sent here would be lost, making it basically an attack from ghosts.
I could give it a shot, though it's gonna take me some time to do.
Yes. Would 3-ish days suffice? I was planning on doing some personal scouting.
Yes, of course. We can wait on 3 days.
The current plan, at least that I know of, or plan to do, is give 3 days scouting here, and then 3 days after that we'll strike the tower. Enough time for them to divert forces away, and enough time for them to panic.
That could work, although some of the people in the tower may or may not panic due to one of their warehouses being raided.
No, that's the big part. They'll probably put more forces towards the warehouses that aren't raided yet, in anticipation. And with the lack of forces at the tower, it'll be easier for us to get in.
Yes, of course. Though keep in mind that some of their mechanical, sentient constructs will probably stay in the most important places in the tower. The other ones can just fuck right off and go to the other warehouses.
Lower forces is lower forces. If we only have to deal with the elite ones, then it saves us all the mooks fighting.
I suppose so. Here, take this. He rolls up the blueprint and hands you it.
Nod. Oh, looking at the blueprint, is there anywhere that seems to be a major connector for power, like power lines, fuse boxes, and stuff like that? Because if he can't get the data blackout, then doing a power blackout would work.
Let me bring it to the map so that way you know where it's at. The power blackout, or the power itself, would be in this room right here.
Even if you could get a minor data blackout, we might be able to trigger it into a full blackout, and then as long as we can get a truck or something, transport all this stuff out. Which I believe the term for it is a smash and grab. Any information you can provide us about the tower before we begin scouting that later.
Well, I'm sure my guy told you something about a possible bomb.
Yes, I was informed of the threat that they might be able to have in the tower, which is why we are pushing this to a 6-day schedule rather than a 2-week type one.
Yes, of course. Well, it seemed when I went in there as, an undercover wanting to be them, it seems as though that the bomb itself is operationable, but it looks like it's missing some key components.
Able to go off, but not complete.
Yes.
They likely wouldn't risk blowing it up in their own face either.
No. As far as the course of action of the direction it's going, I'm not quite sure.
Depending on the components, it could take a bit, so we should have the time for this. If we don't, we'll show up 3 days from now, and if it does not have the time left that we could push the next attack back 3 days, will come sooner.
Yes, I will let my guy know if anything changes. I'll let him know, and if he sees you or if I see you, I'll let you guys know if the plan has changed.
Mm-hmm. Passing of a note or a signal.
Yes.
Scrapple, nod. No, definitely need to travel around less by horse. Would be very conspicuous in this area. But I think I have a plan for that.
If you need a vehicle, I got a spare.
That would help for the temporary, but wouldn't want to link anything back to you.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing can trace on that car. I have it well secured.
He'll nod. Though we don't have a spot to put it at the moment is the other thing. We're currently just at the dock.
Well, then allow me. He basically... I'm gonna do it like this. You see him pull out a small vehicle out of his pocket. And he tells you to stand back. For both of you.
Could be a capsule from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he miniaturize it like fucking Ant-Man as well?
No.
Looks at him. Are you sure you want to do that on the roof? I'm sure, but he'll back up.
It's fine. This roof is very fucking sturdy. I've done a lot of crazy shit up here. And he throws down the car and it just engrows. It turns into a true vehicle. I did a Ready Player One thing.
Which might be a Dragon Ball reference, I don't know. That sounds like Dragon Ball more than Ready Player One.
No.
Not everything
Ready-
is anime.
I mean, everything
Yeah,
in Ready
fine.
Player One is a reference, though.
Well, it's certainly interesting tech.
And
Oh.
you pick up a few things around here and you're able to do crazy shit.
The other reason I was bringing it up is because I am not the most adept at driving standard vehicles, nor is Sordon. But any help is help in the end.
I mean, if you're looking for a heist guy, I know a man.
That'd probably be useful for the tower, but the warehouse should be able to be covered.
Yeah. It shouldn't take you that long. All you gotta do is take this right over here. And you will be on your way over to the warehouse.
You'll nod. That'd be good to know. But at the current moment, it is rather late at night, and At least the three of us should be returning to our own area. Don't want to walk around at night looking suspicious.
Yes, indeed. I should probably head back to the hotel myself, so I will be seeing you two. Or you three.
He'll nod before descending the ladder.
Okay. He basically goes to the opposite direction where you guys are going.
Is it 2 ladders?
He probably just took like a stairs down or a normal ladder down, because technically the one we did was a one that you had to set up on your own.
No.
Alright. Back to the ship then, sorta? Or do you want to grab something on the way back?
Nah, I think back to the ship.
Okay, so you guys are heading back to the ship?
I might grab something from like a convenience store on the way back. Well, not convenience store, but a store on the way back.
Okay.
It's just a bottle of simple, easy cream alcohol. It's Bailey's.
Oh, Bailey's.
Bailey's
That'll
is
call you.
cream
That'll
alcohol.
cost you $15.
Yeah.
Somehow
Easy enough.
inflation didn't happen in this post-apocalypse, or not post-apocalypse, this future or whatever.
Cyberpunk.
You remember the cyberpunk future? There's no inflation on Bailey's of all things. So I think that's cheaper than real life.
Not quite sure. Maybe.
I feel like
No,
for a big
Bailey's is
bottle.
pretty cheap.
Oh, is it cheap? I feel
Yeah,
like for,
Bailey's
like,
is pretty affordable.
whole bottles of stuff, you gotta at least do 20, but 15 for this case because he didn't give us a lot of dollary dues yet. You gotta pay in dollars.
I mean, I'm fine with doing 20. It's fine. Probably came after that with taxes anyway. 280, 180.
Bailey's Irish Cream Liquor is $20.
Yeah,
That's pretty cheap.
it's
I guess 'cause
cheap,
it's
but
awful.
no, it's what the fuck do you mean it's awful?
I like my liquor in my coffee, not in my milk, because I want more milk than I want coffee, and I want more.
That's why you
Drink than
mix
I
it
want
into
liquor.
the coffee. It's one of the few alcohols I'm okay with having with my coffee.
There's Bailey Strawberry. That actually probably tastes good.
There's also like caramel and stuff. It's basically Bailey's is coffee creamer but alcoholic. It's not bad.
Too much alcohol.
Oh, shut up, fucking pretty princess.
Alcohol by volume, 17%.
And
There's a lot of alcohol.
Is it?
it's not.
I mean, you're
much.
because most people put only like a little bit of cream in their coffee, so it's supposed to be like for that or whatever.
It's like a shot. It's
Yeah.
a shot of the Bailey cream.
Yeah, it's just like meant to sweeten a coffee with a little bit of alcohol and a little bit of like whatever flavor you wanted in it.
Yeah.
That's
You're not
like
chugging the fucking bottle.
normally.
I mean, you could chug the bottle.
Shifty eyes.
I saw some interesting like shot thingies where it was like they were using it to like do effects. It was like Alien Brain or something where they like drip the Baileys in, but then it like curdles.
Yeah, it's a cream alcohol. If you put any cream substance into a acid, it will curdle, which is, not how it's meant to be drinking. After that, we probably just return to the ship. I'm presuming Captain and Frisia are still just on deck in chairs.
Yeah. Drinking it up.
Yeah.
Frisia might just be asleep by now. Depends on how long you guys were gone.
It probably was a few hours ish.
Yeah, Frisia might just be like in a like a deck chair asleep.
Sodon, do you want to take them to a bed?
Sure.
I'm presuming the captain is just awake.
I don't know. Is the captain
Crying.
awake?
Baby.
That's a yes. Yeah, but so I'm gonna carry Frisia to her bed.
You'll see like 30 fucking bottles on the ground of alcohol.
It smells awful.
Yeah, seems about right. Scrap is going to prepare some coffee and put a little Bailey's in it. He's going to prepare 2 cups.
Just give him more alcohol.
Watch out for one of those bottles. It's still full.
Not.
I just realize you're fucking PNG when you talk, Psycho.
What do you mean?
Oh
Oh, he
god.
put it on talk.
He put it on talk.
What do you mean?
Did he get bombed? Did Psycho say something?
No.
What do you mean?
Oh, I see. That's about right.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
But,
Anyway.
yeah, Scrap's gonna go sit the chair where Frezio was, and just hold a one of the cups out to Big Xavier. I will also note Scrap is not covered at the moment. He's just pants, shirt.
Then I got an alternate reactive view. Sorry,
Yeah.
gotta go up there.
Psycho. He is holding out what looks like a cup of coffee towards you.
He's going to take the cup of coffee, put it down, then look at you.
Oh, Captain.
You really do look like beef jerky with your shit off.
That's. Yeah, can't deny that. And he will take a sip from his coffee. You don't see any actually get on his shirt.
He looks suspicious as he takes the coffee and takes like a slight taste before realizing that Bailey's in it, and he's just straight up downing it now.
He just stares at you for a moment. Well, you could have tried to savor it, but you brought that over because I'm assuming you're not going to try to sleep.
Sleep? No, I'll sleep. Just somewhere that my significant other's corpse isn't just occupying.
No, that's fair. But since I'm out here and you're... He just looks at him. Yeah. Why don't you tell me about your world?
My world? Why
Yeah.
would you want to know about my world, mister? I want to make sure everyone is doing the right fucking job.
He is just staring at you.
If you really want to know about my world, then I suppose I shall beguile you in the fanatics of England and Britannia and the world of Britannia. Where do we begin? I guess we can start off with the most important thing about this world. Me. Do you know how many successors there are to the Queen?
No, I can't say I do.
There are 148. Not like cousins or anything like that. Direct children.
I'm presuming the queen in your world is also a vampiric spawn.
No, she's not. She's human. She's been human for 250 years. I'm pretty sure she's outlived every vampire.
He looks at you. I don't think that's possible, Captain, given both you and your other had stated you were centuries.
Yes, I am well aware. I'm saying she's older. That's 250 years we know of.
Ah, I see. Well, what else about the world, Captain?
Oh, what of it? Fucking. We had carriages, we had guns, we had this weird little thing called anime. I don't know, it's a lot of pish posh bullshit. None of it matters now.
No. Even if you go back,
And go back to what? Being alone?
he shrugs. Yeah. You're only alone if that's what you make of it. But I was more asking culture, stuff like that. What you've told me is your world was advanced, probably what I would consider near the, what I'm going to say, brass age of humanity.
I believe we're past brass.
Yeah.
We're more into. What's the word? It begins with an S, ends with an M. It's most usually in engines.
Steam?
That's it. That's the bitch.
That would technically fall within a brass age. Steam engines and steam boilers were around that point.
I mean, yes, but we used it for robotics. We used it for engineering. We used it for cars. We used it for running our tellies.
So that type of world, where I come from, that is a theoretical. A world completely run on steam and brass.
Oh yes, it's more efficient
Yeah.
and and more environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
It depends what you're burning to get the steam.
Scrap's not going to argue that part. But again, you called there for Britannia. Are you saying that the, what was it, British Empire had taken over the world?
British. Oh, that's right. Yes, we're technically every land is considered Britannia, just different province of Britannia. There's Eastern Britannia, Western Britannia, Northern Britannia, Southern Britannia, and then Canada.
Right. And the naming scheme changed at one point there.
Oh no, it's just because they don't fuck around.
Ah.
That's in Texas, but that was not here nor there.
Well, it's interesting that a empire managed to get through the whole world. From what I would know about the timeline that I come from, that often ended poorly.
Why is that?
Why is it that I believe it ends poorly most of the time when one place tries to get everywhere?
It's not that hard. All you have to do is recruit the people that you've actually run into your new empire, rather than take primarily your own country's people to conquer and enslave everyone.
I guess that's not wrong. But
I mean,
that
there was
requires forethought. And as you know, human and humanity doesn't a lot of times.
well, it's usually how it goes. I mean, hell, I read a book. I read a book while you were gone. Well, not even while you were gone. A few days ago about the Ottoman Empire. That was a fun read.
But yes, you also maybe unintentionally, seem to be skirting around the topic of your world's culture. Is
What
there a
exactly
reason?
are you looking for me to say?
Huh. Just curious how the people of your world are. You can tell a lot more by a world by how the people are than the events that happen in it.
Have you ever heard the term that a set of eyes looked upon a barren land will always see bad things? Whereas a set of eyes who looks always at the sun will always see the blindness of fruitality?
I mean, normally if you look at the sun, you just go blind.
The
Get rid of
point I'm
Seymour,
trying to
then.
make! It doesn't matter what I say, because the opinion of my opinion doesn't mean jack shit when it comes to an entire race, an entire species, even.
Yes, that is true, but I'm not asking you to represent all of your kind.
Oh, well, then it's shitty.
No, really.
Smog all the time. It's always rainy. Slaves always crying. I don't understand how they even work.
So the culture is the environment. That was the first thing you brought up. Rain, smog.
Yes, that and no, there's never a good bite to eat. Have you tried to eat any food from what is it, Britain? Shit sucks.
He will sip the coffee again.
He tries to sip from the empty coffee.
Do you want the rest of this one?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But,
What is it? What do you want? It's clear that you're interested, but not that interested.
well, simple. Just talking with you. Is that a problem?
You don't talk to someone unless you know something's wrong.
Yeah, there's a. You can see, a half smile on his face.
God, you're creepy when you smile. Put that back down. Put that back down.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work when you're. Well, I guess at the point I could say, holy.
Fuck's holy me? You?
I was making a joke about the missing chunks of flesh.
Oh, but okay.
But you could tell me that nothing is wrong, but you admitted it earlier. What is wrong? And it's plaguing your mind. Best way to not have something plague your mind is to think about other things.
You're right. I should think about other things.
Which is
Wonder
why
how deep the ocean goes.
that's. It depends on the location. It could reach, multi 10k deep in feet. Could get as shallow as a foot. All depends on where you're standing.
At what point is it considered running water?
That depends on if you hit a current. But I
Is
get
there a
where you're
current
getting
beneath
at.
us?
Couldn't tell you. Not an oceanographer, but at the same time, I do get what you're getting at. And it's not the best idea. After all, let's say this situation was flipped. That you were the one currently in there, and they were out here. Do you believe that they would wish to throw the entire life away?
I hope so.
The vindictive bitch he might.
Sam just looks at you. Yeah. You're funny. Oh, so this is okay. This is getting uncomfortable. You watch. It's probably really awkward to look at, but Scrap kind of reaches into a hole in his neck, grabs something before pulling it out. It's a sponge filled with the coffee.
I'm not going to ask how long you've had that there or why you have it, but
Since we started the conversation. And simple. You never questioned that I was drinking, even though I have expressed to you that I am dead.
by technicality, I'm dead too. Doesn't change the fact that you can still taste it.
He
Kind of.
shakes his head.
It's not really tasting. It's just more letting it flow.
Captain, you are what at least people in my world would call an undead. A dead that has been brought back to life. In a way. You have nerves still, which allow you to taste. But tell me, you skirted around it. What about you? How did you fit into your world?
Poorly.
Oh? How did you describe yourself when we first met? Eloquent nobleman Xavier Luna?
Eloquent nobleman. Sounds like a mouthful when you say it like that.
It's an earful to hear.
Well, regardless, it wasn't as eloquent. Eloquent? Eloquent? It's not as fancy as you think. Shut up, I was having a hard time pronouncing it.
Yeah, we'll just blame it on the fangs.
Blame it on Sordon.
What?
If it wasn't as fancy as I think, what do you believe that I think is fancy?
Oh, I don't know. Big fancy ballroom with a bunch of people snorting and kissing each other's asses.
That second part just sounds like every nobleman. First part, no. What would be considered fancy from my world is having a house.
Well, I did have a house.
There you go.
I had a house, a mansion, servants, people lower than servants.
So you're not too much different. Well, weren't too much different than the nobleman from my world.
Well, we pay them. Kind of.
Right.
We
Only
pay
those who feel like they have to defend themselves make defenses.
We pay them. We pay them in the same way everyone's paid. What is the word that...
Existence?
No, not existence. What's the word? Experience. That's what it is.
Uh-huh. Well, because you seem to be listening now. While I was out, while we were out, and as you saw, heard, we got a job offer. Currently, in the tower nearest to the center of the town, hard to miss, is a nuclear device.
The hell's a
Well,
nuclear device?
I'll explain that after. Think of it as a way to get rid of an area quickly.
Oh, like a nuke.
Yes. That is what I said.
No, you said nuclear device. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think I know what a nuke is.
Stairs. Right.
Stares blankly.
Gotta remember that the information in my world was higher than yours, but that's fine.
I have you know the people of my world are smarter than you.
Right. Basically, our current task is to evaluate, dismantle, or disable that. Currently, a part of that is going to attack a warehouse. It will get us supplies, armor, weapons, etc., that we could then use to, if we choose to storm the tower, a lot easier. Well, make it a lot easier. Or we could try to go in stealth. We should still, we are still going to attack the warehouse. After all, it will subvert forces from the tower to the other warehouses and that one, making the tower less defended, hopefully. Or, the alternative is they pull all of their forces back to the tower, and we basically have free pickings on all of their warehouses. Which would look very bad for them.
You see him twirl around a black dagger. Hmm.
If you feel like I'm missing something, you're free to chip in.
No, you're not. You know what I haven't done in a very, very long time?
Be alone, not drink blood, sex.
First off, fuck you. Secondly, drink the actual blood out of the actual life out of someone.
Well, if we encounter humanoid enemies that aren't constructs, you're free to try that. Though, might be a bit thick, given most people in this city are likely augmented.
Oh, please. My favorite type is thick. That came out wrong. Well, I'm going to go up to the crow's nest and watch the moon drown into the ocean and then finally the sun pop up.
I see. I was going to see if you had any questions about where I came from, but if you don't wish to inquire,
Frankly, right now I do not care.
that's
No
fair.
offense to you.
No, that's understandable.
All I know is that there is a mission and we are going to get paid for it. Hopefully in gold and not whatever the fuck type of paper this is.
It's cash. Instead of gold, having a currency that is more accessible to the populace was been put in place.
I'm going to say it once more just for this last time. It's stupid.
Yes. Oh, also, if you want to learn how to use a firearm, I'll probably be showing Sordon how to use his in the morning.
Speaking of Sordon. Sordon! Turn off the lawnmower in your room!
What?
What?
Huh?
What's a lawnmower?
I can hear the background noise.
I couldn't.
My neighbors?
Yeah.
Really, everyone can fucking hear them. The neighbors on the other side of me can hear them.
You can even hear them fucking.
I swear to God, you can hear them fucking.
Surprisingly, it's the one time you can't hear them.
Because they
Wow,
don't fuck.
shocker.
Also, Scrap will probably head towards Sordon room after the conversation with Xavier. Sordon,
Yeah.
could you pass me the firearm that you got from the nightclub. I need to make sure all the weapons that we got are actually, not faulty. And I can modify it to be able to fit your fighting style better.
To go get food. You hear the
I
knock.
heard knocking.
Did he get up mid sentence?
No,
Yeah.
not mid sentence.
End
I
of
was-
sentence.
Wait, I didn't leave.
Fucking Sordon got up in the middle of the conversation, closed the door, and left. You're still talking at the door.
Bro, imagine. But Sodon hands you the gun.
You'll nod. I'll probably show proper firearm use in the morning to anyone of the crew who wishes to learn how.
Sure, it sounds good.
Head to his own room. And check over all the firearms we got.
Okay.
Now we technically have had a long rest. I'm presuming unless something
Technically,
goes
yeah, it's a
wrong
long
during
rest.
the night.
I don't know. Should I roll a D100, see if anything happens?
Do it, pussy.
It's your choice.
Okay.
Currently docked, so the worst thing that could happen is
I regret this decision. Let's not do that.
Nothing happens.
yeah.
I mean, yes, that was planned. Fuck you.
I could do it again.
No, let's
At
not.
midnight. This time I won't roll. I'll just have something happen.
Let's let our wizard deal with that. Just
Hey,
Xenon.
drunk. The passed out drunk one.
Just Xenon.
Silvery Barb's a D100.
You can't silvery barbs a D100.
Are you sure about that?
Technically can if it's used for an attack roll.
Can one be used for an attack roll?
Yes.
That'd be a wildly
Yes.
custom item.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Xenon, you're in combat. Roll initiative.
I had headphones. I know I'm not.
Damn it.
Yeah. Funny, good old fashioned long rest.
I made coffee.
Nice.
Gross.
You didn't make that like before stream?
I was eating pizza before stream.
Also, yes, that was Scrap's honest attempt at helping you grieve, is getting your mind off of it.
Well, time to go kill people.
No, yeah, we still
Time
have 3
to
days.
murder.
Yeah.
Yes, murder.
Moira.
Moide.
When
We're
I also
murdering.
did a reactive change, but it's very, very subtle.
Blushes.
Blushes and tears.
Ah,
I can't see the tears. I just see the
Yeah,
blushes.
like I said, it's very subtle.
I
You
thought you were
can
gonna
see the
change the
tears.
cards to a bottle.
I can't fucking see. Her
You
PNG
can't
is
see
small.
the tears?
No, because her PNG is small.
Why are you calling it small, man?
Is she small?
Because she's at 3 feet IRL. She's small.
Right.
Yeah.
Xenon
Right.
is a very grown 2'4" woman.
She's a
It's getting
dwarf.
smaller.
After the long
Leave the
rest.
1'10" person alone.
Lol to
No,
fill in
that's
real
you.
life.
You fucking fairy. That's you.
I could go into a spiel if you want.
If there was no
No.
context, that would be like actually very mean.
Shin over here calling me a fairy.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking
That's
fairy.
fucked up.
What a dick.
I know I got a dick.
Just call him a fruit cup. Anyway.
Fruity pebble.
I'm presuming nothing happens over the long rest. Of note.
I'll do one more for midnight. Yeah, no, nothing happens. And you snap back to reality.
Oops, there goes gravity.
You are back in your own world. No, I'm kidding. Y'all are still stuck here.
Wow, what a fucking way to end it.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes
Right before we go on mission, you're all back in your world. Session's over.
Session's over. Xenon's DM now.
Xenon, take the shit back.
Yeah.
Xenon,
We're
take
back in the library.
way.
Fuck, it's another dream.
Yeah, scrap in the morning. We'll attempt to gather whoever wishes to learn firearms.
I do.
That'd be Sauron.
Now, Preezy has got I was gonna say Chloe, got the Baileys and is having morning coffee while watching you guys.
First thing he is educated, what is the basic rules of firearms?
Immediately looks down the barrel.
Yeah, like, don't do that. Keep your finger off the trigger unless you're going to shoot. If you point at someone, you
keep your
best be
finger on the
ready to
trigger.
kill them. Shut.
Puts
Always
hand
keep
on
the trigger.
Pete puts hand on top of barrel.
Proceeds to shoot.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
technically put your hand on top of the firearm. It's just going to be very awkward and probably won't allow it to cycle properly if it is a slide-based one.
Scratches top of head while hand is currently finger's currently on trigger.
But yeah, he's going to just elaborate on how to properly use them, how to aim with them. He probably won't give, like, loaded ammunition for this part because of, you know, where we are.
Wait,
Most people
so
probably
you're
would.
giving us blanks?
Do we have blank?
You can
Don't
make them
think
pretty
we have
easy.
it.
It's just
Yeah, we
like
can-
gunpowder and a shell.
It's just
Yeah.
gunpowder or shell, that's it.
Yeah, he'd probably give, like, you know, like, the old, not old, but like the old toys that are like the percussion cap
Guns.
revolvers. Yeah, cap guns where they're not loud, but they're a little crack. To know that, yes, it did indeed fire. Basically, percussion cap blanks. Just to not disturb the dock.
It's like a little like
Not think
copper
everyone's in a
worth of
gunfight.
gunpowder. Yeah.
Hey, Sordon, look, I'm Alec Baldwin.
God damn it.
Too soon?
I definitely wasn't playing around with the guns before you guys woke up.
I feel like you would have been the last awake.
I know.
Passed out drunk on the
No,
deck.
because the reason why the Alec Baldwin happened was because there was the prop lady was fucking around with the guns before the scene.
Was she drunk?
I don't know what
might
she
have.
was on, but they were like the not extras, but the like staff people were like shooting at like cans or whatever in the back, like in the back of the lot, and they didn't like put the blanks back in when they
Check
were
the
done.
firearms properly.
Yeah, and then they handed it off to do the scene.
Bro.
No, we need a more realistic death to being shot. Oh.
Well, and then it was like somebody behind the camera who got shot.
Yeah. You also pass Sordon the double barrel, but it's, cut down to be one-handed.
You made a sawed off?
Yeah. Sordon's a big guy. He can handle it.
Are they
Yeah.
legal in Night City?
Does that matter?
Do you know what we're about to do?
Does legality matter in Night
Yeah, but
City?
if we get caught with a gun.
I
Oh,
feel like
no.
the cop is gonna have two choices if they catch us with guns. Either look the opposite way, or question the people who are going to be in all black to raid a warehouse.
Oh no.
Yeah,
the
instead-
one people
Thordon's gonna kill a cop and sit in the cop car and go, "I'm a cop."
I'm a cop.
Basic firearm drills showing them how to strip them as well.
What does the button on the side do?
Which one?
This one pulls trigger.
That's not a button on the side.
No, but I was pushing the button while I was pulling the trigger.
Oh, you're talking about the safety.
Yes.
Yes, that stops it from firing.
So how do I not stop it from firing?
You push that down.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay, what about this button?
It's just the mag release.
Yeah.
You know what? If you push that button, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Now I feel like
the
it's gonna
cases
blow
all over
up.
the floor.
Why would you give me a gun that explodes?
No. Also, technically, all guns explode. That's how a gun works.
They do?
Yes. At the same time, that is the mag release. You're allows you to take out the magazine from the weapon. And you'll actually
Oh.
summon, say, just a basic pistol into his hand. As you can see, he presses the button to take out the mag. It has no bullets in it for his gun, because magic.
What about that one on the back?
That one on the back.
You know, the
hammer?
one thingy that's on the slide and it's just, you push it.
You mean the hammer for making it fire?
That's not a hammer.
It is called a hammer.
I'm cringing at myself because I know the actual mechanics.
I also know the mechanics of the firearm, surprisingly.
Like, I know more out of character than Xavier does in character.
Which
Okay,
is,
so what if I took this and I set it on fire? Would all the little bullet thingies like go off at the same time?
depends on the heat of the fire, the location of the fire, if it is opened or if it is a closed well. Depends on if the magazine well is opened and the mag is hanging out.
What if I pulled the trigger and there was stuff inside the little hole thingy where the bullets come out?
Then it will either fire, get jammed, and basically make the weapon inoperable till it's cleaned or repaired, or it will blow up in your hand. Granted,
Also,
depending on the caliber, it will be either a small misfire or it could literally take your arm off.
what are these numbers on the side that look like someone's been scratching them off?
I believe those are serial numbers, and they came with those numbers scratched off because we found them in a safe.
Why is this one talking?
That one isn't talking, Xavier. That's the trauma.
But it's telling me to shoot things.
My point stands. Now, how we aim a gun. Sodon, do you know this step?
You
Also-
just point it, right?
That will get you in the general area. Also, don't use the shotgun. It is... Oh, no, I left it unloaded. I'll give you the rounds after. But he will basically gesture to the 2 points on top of the slide, which is a U-shape and a little nub at the front of the gun. Basically, you put that, the little dot at the front, in between the U-shape at the back.
Just see Sordon trying to line them up.
You don't have to use one hand. Sometimes it is better to brace with both, Sodon. But learning how to shoot one-handed is a acquirable skill.
Ooh, can I put stylings on mine?
Once we are done with the current mission, sure. currently, we want these to be as unremarkable as possible due to the job.
Oh, but I want engravings on mine.
Then we can get you engravings after.
If I put flames inside, does that make the bullet go faster?
No. To make the bullet go faster, you need high pressure ammunition or other types of powder inside of the round that would propel the bullet faster.
But that makes no sense. You can put flames on the side of a car and it makes it go faster.
That's also not how that works.
Next thing you're gonna tell me is cops are allowed to lie to you if you ask them if you're a cop. This is ridiculous.
Right then. Any questions? Sew it on.
Nah, I don't think so.
Any questions from you, Xavier? Oh,
He's holding the actual grip upside down while trying to pull the trigger with his pinky.
So, you're not a lesbian. You don't have that much finger strength.
The fuck
Only
does
the
that
reference, I
mean?
think.
Is this not how you're supposed to hold it? You said point. I'm pointing it.
He will just, take it and flip it over so it's actually properly in your hand.
Oh.
But he wants to be Death the Kid.
Death the Kid doesn't need to worry about aiming the guns. The guns kind of aim themselves.
He wants two honeys on his hands instead of on his arms.
Uh-huh. But due to the circumstance, we probably don't need ammunition. Soda, and I'll pass you shells for the, side by side. But aside from that, we won't need to worry, given we don't plan on getting into any combat in which would require a firearm today. But
It can't be that loud, can it?
Xavier, you've heard mine go off.
Yeah, but yours is fuck all big.
Yeah. Most are around that loud.
They are?
Yes.
Some horse shit.
Unless you get certain things or use certain ammunition.
Can I get a smaller pistol?
Let's look at our ship inventory. No, we don't currently have any smaller. You need a sword? No, let's just go check our ship info. Oh, look at that. We don't have any.
Fine.
You don't have
At
to
least
use
it-
it if you don't want to use it.
No, I want to use it. Can I put a thing at the end of it to make it quiet?
That would be a thing that we can do, but we would have to get some of them, as I don't believe we had any
We have
attachments.
pillows.
That would rudimentarily decrease the sound of the gun, but I don't think walking around with a pillow in front of a pistol is practical.
I don't know. Have you seen the people of the city?
Yes. And if someone's walking around with a pillow in front of a pistol,
How many people know there's a pistol in that pillow?
it's just stares. Most people don't have their hand in a pillow.
Why don't more people have hands in their pillows?
Uh-huh. Frisia, do you want to learn the basics of this, or are you fine with Casty Blasty? It gets nasty.
Just for the sake of everyone's participating in this, she'll grab one and try to fire it.
Hold on, let me roll a D100. Evens or odds?
Odds. No, yeah, she stumbles to up to you. I'll give it a try.
You pull the trigger, there's a click. Nothing happens.
No, I think it's broke.
No, but this is a great example. Frisia, grab the slide. Pull it back.
Okay.
And then let go. Now you can fire it. It was something I forgot to mention, as I assumed that you all knew how to, load a firearm. Each firearm is different in its mechanism of priming the bolt, or hammer, depending on the firearm.
She aims and fires it. She thinks she did well.
I mean,
Performance.
Funny little cap goes off in it, making a pew noise, basically.
Can I roll performance for a good post? She know.
Are you trying
Sure.
to pose?
Go ahead.
You know what you do.
Oh, what the fuck? She drops it.
Haha! It just falls over.
You are in a true drunken state.
Here, let me try.
Okay. So, normally, trying to pose with a firearm is ill-advised.
I'll stick to magic. My wizardry.
But it's like firebolts, but with more thrust.
I think firebolt's stronger than that.
Not while you're using it, it doesn't.
That's a me problem, though.
To be fair, magic does inherently scale with the amount of arcane energy one puts into it.
Man, fuck magic, we're just gonna use guns. Wizard, you're now considered a gunmancer.
Not allowed to use any spell or just gun.
If I see one spell, I will take the weave and try to strangle you with it.
Joke's on him. He can't see the weave.
Joke's on you, I fucking can.
Joke's on you, the joke's on you. Anyway, right, the next step. He just looks at the group in his own clothing. We are very noticeable.
Well, I've only got 2 different clothes.
Yes, that's why we're going to go get another set of clothing.
What the fuck am I going to wear?
We're going to be attacking a warehouse at night. Take a guess.
Well, at least let me be fashionable.
Blink, blink. No. And I think I have something to get us there that might be a little less conspicuous.
I find a suit and tie.
Shino. I wish to try that thing that we discussed.
What was the thing?
The thing involving a find spell.
Oh. Did I tell you that you need to roll for that?
I think you did bring up a roll for a funny, but
I think I'm not sure. I don't remember.
we could just have it happen, and when you do eventually remember, we can do the funny thing then.
Yeah.
I located it.
Yeah, I located it as well.
Yeah.
So I did say roll because the funny.
Yeah, basically DC 14 with Spellcraft mod, which is a
Yep.
+8.
So
Well,
roll.
alright.
Let's see if it works.
Here we go. Because we've seen a lot of
Huzzah.
vehicles. Huzzah!
Oh.
16 plus 8. That's higher than 14.
You do it well.
Yeah. So, for the rest of the group who has no idea what's going on, because, Scrap basically holds out his hand and, well, Deodra disappears.
The name
horse
of the dragon?
vanishes.
Oh, the horse. Okay.
The homunculus is just called homunculus curtain.
How long has that horse been there?
It's been on the ship for a while.
It's been there for
No
a
wonder
year.
it starts to smell like shit in here.
Only notices the horse in his absence.
The horse that you only notice when it's gone.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Forming in front of them on the road is probably a truck, just a decently
The
looking.
Cybertruck. I know we wouldn't all fit in the Cybertruck. It's too small. I don't think
Yeah,
there's
something
enough
that will still
seats.
fit the whole party, but it's still definitely a utility vehicle to say.
Also, just fucking Cybertruck. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna put cyber in front of everything. That's gonna work out. Let me go have
Cyber
cyber
twin
sex while I
dragon.
eat cyber burgers.
I mean, cyber sex might not be, such a bad thing.
Gina, we know how you feel about cyber sex.
Hey, hold on. Remember how we had a conversation before about the keychain device? This
Honestly,
one's the other vehicle.
yeah.
Given how none of us really know how to drive, this solves that problem, as he will kind of just hold out his hand and it kind of does the roundabout to get over to us. As similar to find Steed, it is linked to me.
So it's a truck, right? And not like a...
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Xavier are in the back in the little kiddie seats while the two of you are in the front because you're bigger.
This is some whole shit.
Anyway, to a clothing store to pick up black clothing to cover features.
We're gonna join Antifa.
What? Still don't get it.
It's stupid.
It is stupid.
Wait,
Alright.
Sakon is what she's on about?
No,
Hold
one
on
of the
one
things that
moment.
the conservatives fearmonger about is Antifa, which means anti-fascist or whatever. Because there was like
It's
a handful of protesters who wore like black clothing and like punched Nazis or something.
stupid.
Huh?
It's not.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
don't worry about it. It's just the stereotype about Antifa clothing is that it's like all black.
We got a police truck.
Less conspicuous truck.
It is less conspicuous than a horse and cart.
I just pulled it off of Google Images and just typed Cybertruck. There you go. There's your
Yep.
truck.
That's what came up for Cybertruck and not the Tesla Cybertruck.
No, that one actually did as well, but I ignored it like the plague.
Yeah, because it's not functional. It's freaking, what is it, stainless steel? Apparently that shit's gonna be so hot and fingerprint covered.
Wasn't it bulletproof or something?
It's not. It's not even like whatever he threw out the window proof. And there was like a demo thing he did where he was like showing it like at an expo thing. And he's like, well, look how strong this glass is. And he threw like a rock at the glass and it went straight through the window. And he's like, this is a prototype?
But yeah, you guys are traveling to the shop area, and you stumble upon the shop area. It
We do
looks like it's run down, but there is shops everywhere.
We'll attempt to lead the party to a clothing shop, because I'd imagine one's, well, a clothing shop that will fit our needs. Probably on the way here, I'd be, informing Frisia of everything as well, because that didn't happen last night. So, yes, Frisia, do you have any questions while we were traveling?
How am my main clothing items are magic. How am I gonna wear anything different?
We can figure that out.
Just gonna put on a black sweater underneath underneath my spider cloak.
I think it might be a little easier than that.
Yeah, no, there's probably ways you can like dye it or whatever.
You see the same truck just driving by. Almost as if it's doing like a patrol.
Nod.
Dun, 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 dun.
I hear birds. I'm gonna shoot them.
The most
Sure
American
don't wanna
be
response.
All right,
We're
Chino,
shooting with a
roll
BB.
roll IRL initiative.
Yeah, I roll initiative. Get that gun ready to shoot some birds. Eating good tonight, aren't we?
But it's tiny ass birds, so I don't know.
Put it on a
Oh,
stick, roast it.
That's just a whole ass snack. That's not a meal.
I mean, if you shoot enough, but I feel like a gun would like blow it up. So you're not supposed to use guns on squirrels.
I just do it off. Yeah.
Looking around.
Uh-huh.
Of course, we're looking for a proper clothing store to fit our needs. But I'm also going to see if I can spot any rings that would give the effect of glimmer weave. See if there's anyone selling, like, here's holographic clothing that solves whatever outfit you need for an occasion, etc., 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 blah, blah, blah. Marketing bullshit.
That's so cool.
Use your spy hidden.
Spot hidden.
That's, wrong, system, bud.
I know. I did it on purpose.
You know, use a local check.
Would that be investigation or perception?
It would be investigation.
Alright.
I think I have 3 magical items equipped though too. Oh wait, how does that
Glimmer
work?
Weave isn't attunement.
Oh, wait, I might have to like be switching between items because do you have to be attuned to the infinite jug?
No, I don't think
Okay,
you do.
good. Good, because I'm like, wait a minute, that's 4 items.
29 total.
Yeah, you sense a store that has some magical properties.
Can we talk about the bullshit that just happened where you use guidance and past life?
No, we won't.
Mhm.
He used
The-
guidance from his homunculi.
No, I just have guidance because I'm an artificer. An ultra past life I have a few of anyway, and this is going to be a decently important check to see if we can get specific items. Because if we can get those items, we won't need to buy clothing.
Maybe I want to buy clothing,
Then we can buy clothing after.
but I want it now.
Anyway, so check out that shop that Shino had pointed out that seemed to be selling a arcane item.
That's a
Freezy, do you,
hotel. Whoever
do you-
pinged that.
That's a hotel?
Yeah. Get your tell.
With that neon sign?
Get your
sort
tell.
of, not sort of. So
Uh,
we call those love hotels.
I was gonna say something else, but we're live, so I'm not gonna say it.
What, a
Type
strip
it.
club, a brothel?
Sex trafficking.
Bruh.
That's a little different. I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
that
a
would be
little odd.
I
advertised.
don't think they're gonna advertise that
I don't
shit.
think that would be
Yeah.
publicly advertised.
I mean, it's cyberpunk. Who can say?
Even then, people.
It's still
I
illegal
feel
there.
like
There's-
amount of their sex work in cyberpunk is like a little bit more even consensual than real life. That you can, like,
Sometimes.
for the most part, I feel like in their setting because you can like look however you want to
Yeah,
look
you
in their
have
setting.
choice.
Yeah.
But specifically that thing that you said, Shino, no, I don't think that.
They're not
Joy
going to
toys and
advertise
stuff,
that.
maybe. But that, advertising that even in Cyberpunk is a risky business. because people will look at you and then call a hit on your ass immediately.
This bar with the like see-through top is neat.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And just some
It's like an
huge
Apple
falls.
store, but it's a bar.
So how Apple would actually get customers?
I will say that the fluorescent neon purple is the shop that you have to go to.
Right. We'll probably head there. I don't think we need to move our tokens unless combat erupts.
No.
Because I'll
you guys,
leave the group there. It's up to them to follow or not.
yeah. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna follow Scrap.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were all going to get the rings.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow Scrap.
Okay. You
Hey,
guys,
some-
get
What
to the
fucking
door.
question is this?
Sometimes a person wants to wander off on their own and, have horrible things happen away from
Now,
the
you
party where
see-
they can't be helped.
Now you see, Shrimp.
Yeah.
This isn't the other group.
What, you think I'm gonna go take a
That's
smoke
all I'm
break
gonna
in the
say.
alley? What?
No,
see,
I was
that
poking
was-
fun at Psycho.
I
You
mean,
see, that would
knowing
be
you.
stupid, and that would be stupid, idiotic, and childish for me to leave the group and have a separate story division from this.
Yeah,
Xavier's
roll
gonna
your
go down the
intelligence for
streets.
that. Roll your intelligence after that statement.
I think no matter what Xavier's
Try me,
smart
bitch.
or not.
That die went all over the place.
It
I was
did.
hoping for a nat one.
I mean, I can see the one.
It's an 18. Anyway, you guys go over to the shop. It looks kind of beaten down. And it looks like the door got a few bullet holes. And it has like duct tape, like keeping it together from the holes.
What
It's like the guy just used flex tape. That's a lot of damage. It just slapped it there on the holes.
Basically, a gunfight happened nearby, and his door was hit in chaos.
Yep. You guys open up the door and you hear like the bell from above the door just ring. Ah, welcome.
Scrap will give a nod. Hello.
Sorry that my door is a little destroyed. How can I help you?
We might be in the market of items.
Can you be more specific instead of just saying items, good sir?
Oh, let me get through the door first, at least. I'm assuming he's like behind the counter.
Yeah.
Gonna head over there to talk because talking from the front of the store is kind of rude.
I think what we're looking for is a magical alternative to transmog. Is that what it's called in
Yeah.
Cyberpunk? I forget.
Clone.
I think there is transmog in Cyberpunk, but I can't be certain.
that's what it's
Yeah, Scrap to say we're looking for rings that will allow us to glimmer weave our clothing via, a ring rather than putting glimmer weave on all of our clothing.
Yeah, give me one sec. He starts looking around underneath his table. He starts walking back and forth. He went to the back. There you go. They're like what you see is basically looks like chips.
Looks like what?
Chips, microchips.
Ah. Basically something that could attach onto the clothing to help it.
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly interesting. Even the more arcane inclined items are advanced. But, you gotta ask because we, as you could tell, we're probably a little new in here, in the area. The particular chips, how do they work?
Well, they differ for any type of situation. If you were to attach this, say, to your body, you yourself might go invisible, but your clothes won't. There's a lot of crazy types of, chips that's here. This one in particular, if you were to put it on your entire your entire clothes, you will be glamored completely instead of you putting it on your person itself, your own flesh.
Which is a reminder for both Chino and Xenon will probably have the information. Glamour is basically just, hey, clothing is magical and able to change at the user's will.
Kind of like Faye. Faye has glamours, and they can change it however they see fit.
Or it's like the Final Fantasy glamour prisms.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, I know not really. It's not like preset.
Permanent infinite glamour prisms. Is there a cooldown or anything, or?
That's a good question. Maybe you should ask the guy.
Is there a cooldown or anything?
Well, these haven't really been tested out into the field, so they're brand new. So I wouldn't really know if they have a timer or not. That is up to the user's course of action.
Well, we can still test it anyway once we are, acquire them. We're not just going to take it and leave, as you'd probably still want to be paid for them. Okay. Well,
Is that all, or is there more that you guys would like to have?
Yes, I was going to suggest to the companions I've come in with to peek around your shop, see if there's anything they might find of interest.
Very well.
If you three want to look around, Scrap will probably negotiate the price.
Yeah.
Unless you want
List
to
your
try that.
wares.
What
On
do
the
you
spot,
want?
come up with some cyber magical wares.
So there's cyber invisibility.
Cyber fire resistant, cyber electricity resistant.
There's a cyber bag of holding.
There's cybernetic nuclear bomb resistant.
Just nuke resistance. This is the Shin Megumi Tensei. We can't be resistant to atomic damage.
That's a lot of words to put into a joke.
Technically, you can be resistant to radiant damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast cyber silvery barbs.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be resistant to radiation poison if you eat 10,000 bananas in 10 minutes.
No, that's how you get
possible.
radiation poisoning.
No, if you have radiation
you mean cyber
resistance.
bananas.
Yes, cyber bananas.
If you get radiation resistance, you won't die from radiation poisoning.
That
From
goes
bananas.
You're
into the
dying of
same
something
mentality.
else. You're dying of something else if you eat that many bananas anyway.
Motherfucker, that's the same mentality of if I shoot myself with a lower caliber, I'll gain more resistance to the higher calibers whenever I get shot at.
Bullets. I'll gain bullet resistance if I shoot myself in the foot enough times.
You mean that's not how it works?
No!
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you shoot yourself in the foot numerous times, your foot would just go completely numb and you won't feel anything.
Pretty sure you just lose the foot.
Anyway,
That's
do
yeah.
you want perception/investigations to see what they can find around, if anything?
Sure.
You can also say there's nothing of note around.
If those are
I'll give
+1.
some stuff. The shop is pretty small. Okay. You gotta roll yours, Soul.
Yeah.
And pachinko as well, probably.
Who?
Pachinko?
Pachinko.
Who's
Steiner?
Pachinko?
Pashranko?
Same.
Maybe I don't want to.
Pistachio.
I mean, then you don't have to.
You literally said you just want to go shopping.
Right. What's wrong with you?
Well, I want to go shopping, but I don't want to go look for some. I don't want to go to go shopping.
Xenon, Frisia, you see on your side, you see a cybernetic four-bore.
What word?
It's basically okay. Let
No,
me
I
show
heard
you what a
four bore. That
four-bore-
doesn't sound right.
cybernetic. No, I was correct. That's what it's actually called.
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is. I hear the word four bore. That doesn't sound like that would be the
Is
word.
it shotgun?
No, it's not a shotgun.
It's a four bore.
I will post it in the chat.
It's just a chunky rifle.
It's a very chunky rifle.
Okay, you could have said bore rifle.
No, it's actually four bore, not bore four.
What's a bore for, though, in
Oh,
the four
there.
bore?
I
There.
hate it. I hate it here.
Chunky rifle.
Very chunky rifle with very chunky bullets.
Now, as I learned this morning, I cannot shoot guns, so nah. Take your money, sink somewhere else.
There's also a cybernetic jacket that looks really cool.
I wear two jackets now. Does the tag say what the cybernetic jacket does, or if it's just is it just a glowy jacket?
It's a glowy cosmetic jacket.
I got my raggedy ass spider cloak. The whole aesthetic. It's like witch aesthetic.
Witch aesthetic?
Uh-huh.
No, witch aesthetic.
Witch aesthetic? The witchiest
Yeah,
witch
witchy-
aesthetic.
Nah. But witch
What
No,
aesthetic?
I'm certainly a wizard. Don't mind the witch aesthetic.
The witch aesthetic, though.
The witch aesthetic.
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Wiccan.
Wiccan? Sounds pretty wicked.
Yeah, it is very wicked. Got by crystals.
Moving on from this statement.
Is that a dog?
That's pretty
children?
much it. All you can say.
It's rats.
Alright, it's the basement children again.
Hey.
Basement?
You should not say it like that.
We've made that joke before.
Anyway, sword on.
Mm-hmm.
You're browsing his wares. You see you see a really nice looking sword.
No.
It looks kind of like okay. It kind of looks like the Ironworks sword from Final Fantasy, but it's not Ironworks.
I haven't really
Floaty
seen that
pieces.
one. Mine's Glamored.
Oh.
Are you talking about, like, the techie spinny weapons?
Yeah. The level 50 Ironwork gear.
Like the ones from Tomestones?
Yeah.
There's multiple swords. Sword
I
for
think
which
this is the
class?
Gladiator one.
Paladin. It's from
Yeah, that
Paladin.
word. Me still running a Gladiator.
You haven't done. Hold on.
That's I think one of the ones he just hasn't done yet. He's got a lot of like level
That's
90s.
most of them.
Okay,
You want to
no,
see my
dude,
level 50 Thermitage?
They're still in ARR.
that you get
Yeah.
your fucking soul before you finish. You should have.
You gotta do the quest for that.
They're not
Do
his
your-
mains.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it was his main, I'd be more concerned, but I'm assuming it's not.
Nah, level
No.
90 Dragoon over here.
Yeah, let's not talk about my account either.
You're right, we're not
We
going
know
to.
that you're a noob.
You're still at the beginning.
What are
Well,
you
there was a
talking
whole
about?
issue with finding his paladin or whatever. We were like lost, trying to find his quest to like rank up.
Where the fuck is this? Oh, I'm supposed to use it in my inventory.
Yeah, he had it. We were like looking for the quest, and Ryoku had to like walk him through it. Or was it Ryoku or Austin? I think it was Ryoku who walked you through it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Ryoku had to like walk him through the steps, and then when we found out, he just had it in his inventory. We had to get like tech support.
Why not ask
weird.
Fireball?
Yeah.
I think Fireball was there.
But yeah, Sordon. So you see this nice nifty sword. You're not magically completely inclined, but you get the sense of it, like feel that it's enchanted. You just have that instincts.
He is
Do we
magically
have anyone
inclined.
that can tell me what it is?
Yeah, you're fucking artificer.
The sword, I'm
he
gonna
have-
go to scrap. I'm gonna ask him to look at the sword.
I will look at the sword, and I'm presuming he wants me to cast the funny spell Identify, which actually tells us the magical properties of an item.
Yes.
Gladiator / Paladin. Where's Magitech sword? That's. You really did choose the most basic one, Shino.
I did.
Gordon just has a collection of magical swords.
If you want to roll it out like that, then yeah, you could use that
Is
one.
sword on every average Skyrim player?
Like,
I mean,
he's a lizardman who's secretly a dragon inside. Inside where it matters in his heart. He's a dragon.
There are two
He's got a
dragons
horde.
inside you.
One says we should protect what we have. The other one says no, we should get more.
But yeah, I will cast Identify on the sword.
Hmm. It's rare. It's like a rare item.
Do you want me to go find a rare sword?
Sure. I was even looking for a custom one.
Got a few if you want me to show you.
Oh my!
You gonna show him your sword?
Show off his rare sword.
Let's not make it weird.
You
I
said
mean, I
we're
think
making
there's a
it
table.
weird.
There's a table to like roll for it if you want to make a custom random item right now. I think.
Now, which one's your DM so I can send you pictures of my sword? This one's long. This one's short.
I have that. Oh, it's the keys from the Golden Vault. I should really read that for like backup if we ever need to fill in one to actually do a heist.
You want +1 or +2 sword, Shino?
+3.
I do have a +3.
Plus 500.
I technically found.
He said it.
something.
He said +500.
No. A +2.
A +2 sword.
There is a weapon called the Sunblade. Which, with a little bit of flavoring to make it more mechanical, would probably work. Granted, the Sunblade is basically a lightsaber.
That's cool.
Serpents.
It's not even close. It's a cool sword.
We'll go with the Spellblade one, Psycho.
Okay.
The one I said or the one Psycho found?
One Psycho gave.
Eh.
I like how there's a TikTok name on there as well.
Leave that alone.
What is Zuma?
Fuck off.
Monkey on the car.
So I will tell you, unless Psycho didn't send it to you, Shrimp.
Nope.
I shall send it
Plus
to
2
you.
to hit. Okay. I don't have
I
to
shall
read it then.
I shall send it to him because you talk weird and make mistakes when you talk.
Oh. Arcane Flow requires attunement. You may extend the first level spell. Expand.
Point
Also have to
point
gain
taken in vain.
You may expend a first level spell slot to gain advantage on an attack. On a critical hit, you may choose the effect of one first level spell you know to also be cast on the target.
Okay, so you can
Green flame blade.
burn
That's
spell
a cantrip, not a
slots.
first level.
Yeah, you have to burn a spell slot.
In order
Eh?
to get advantage.
Basically, you're able to then cast something. Okay, it's not the worst. Granted, it's still casting it in melee, so if you cast the like an attack roll spell, I think it still has to make the attack roll.
I believe so.
I mean, I don't feel like that's good for the way I play it.
It
It's another one
it's
for the collection.
interesting. You could pop a spell to gain advantage, but you'd have to be specifically using that sword, which I feel like you're very attached to your other sword.
You have a tail, right, Sordon?
I tried to make this argument before.
It's not gonna happen.
He has feet, doesn't he?
Fun fact, in Pathfinder there is tail weapons.
He has a mouth. We've all seen One Piece.
One Piece isn't real.
Damn.
Neither is D&D, yet here we are.
One Piece is the friends we made along the way. Anyway,
I hate it.
it's up to you, sort of, if you want to buy it or not for your collection of swords.
So I'm gonna pass since we don't have much of this currency.
Yeah, we got a
There's
chunk, yeah.
also a whole shelf full of first aid sprays.
We have enough of those. We have like an entire crate on the ship.
I'm surprised we don't see the fucking sketchy trader just over there shopping.
Pretty good on the healing department.
And that's what I'm gonna pass on buying.
Okay. Hey, Seiko,
Yes.
you see a cybernetic banana.
Yeah?
Taped to the wall.
Anything else?
No, it's just a shelf full of cybernetic bananas.
Some high art.
Is it something? Can I pull scrap and be like, hey, can you look at this?
Well, that's up to you to decide if you want to or not.
Scrap?
Yeah.
Do you see what I see?
Yeah, wall of firearms.
I'm sorry?
What?
Do you not see what I see in front of me?
What do you mean?
Why are all these shaped like bananas?
Go look at the bananas.
Those
I
are
think-
indeed cybernetic bananas.
Those are bananas that are weird.
What is the purpose? Why are they hung like they're weapons?
I do not know. Maybe you should ask the store clerk.
I thought you could like identify it.
I could try,
Like 10
but
minutes
if
and then
they're
be like,
not magical, then it will do nothing. of importance.
Very well. He's gonna look towards the store clerk. What's up with these?
Ah, the cybernetic bananas?
What do they do?
The grenades.
They're what?
The grenades.
Grenades like pull the pin and they blow up type grenades?
Yeah. You pull
Where's
the
the pin?
banana peel. You pull the banana peel, and they activate.
Are they the fucking banana bombs from Worms?
Perhaps.
Bruh.
I'm not going to take that.
Yeah, their trajectory is kind of fucky.
It's not even that. What if somebody eats that?
And that is their own damn fault.
Don't think
We
anyone's
have-
going to try to eat them.
I'm just saying we have crewmates who don't even realize what this is. It just looks like food.
I feel like that's somehow pointed at Sordon.
No, it's not. For the first time.
Damn.
Frisia, seeing what's going on, pulls out a real banana from her bag because we have the barrel of infinite bananas, so I have access to bananas. And
You
we sit
see?
in front of the shelf.
It's a normal banana there as well.
The shopkeeper's absolutely bewildered.
Right then. So, nothing else has caught your interests?
Well, I can look around some more, but all I can see apparently is bananas.
That is quite bananas.
These bananas.
There's also a nice futuristic T-shirt. It just
What is
says
the
"Back
T-
to the Future."
The teacher.
I thought you were about to say it has a funny dragon pattern, then reveal that you opened a merch store.
Huh.
And then the shirt behind it says "Raid Shadow Legends."
No!
No!
Which brings us to today's sponsor. I haven't stooped
Shut-
that low yet.
A mobile company that lies to you about their video game.
I mean, their other game, Airmech, was pretty good, but I haven't actually touched Raid Shadow Legends yet.
Don't.
Has this ever happened to you? Man, I sure wish I had a game that I could love. Well, don't touch anything from there.
But yeah, there's a T-shirt that just says "Back to the Future." All in
Why,
neon
though?
lights. There's also a an LED jacket.
We basically found the knick-knack store.
Did you say LED jacket?
Yeah,
Gamer jacket.
Is it a gamer jacket?
it's a gamer jacket.
RGB jacket.
RGB booba jacket.
Poopa jacket now.
Man, it's
Like,
crazy. There's
fake
so much
boobs?
air just going right down the chest.
How much do the glamour chips cost?
For you and your group, since it's the first time here, I'll give you the discount. 150
For each or all?
for all.
Yeah. Just pull the money out of his jacket.
Imagine paying $150 IRL for like 4 to 5. I don't know, we're getting 4 or 5. How many are we getting?
Getting enough for the full party, so 5.
For 5 magic chips that let you like control
Alter
your
clothing.
outfit. Yeah, alter clothing magically.
Yeah. Works, it works.
I am not going to complain.
We'll have to test them when we're, on the ship to make sure they do work for a prolonged period of time. Wait. Yeah, hand them the money, and then I will pass the chips around.
Is there anything else I could get you guys?
I don't think there is anything currently.
Not that I can think of.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you, Lizard? Anything for you?
Nah, they don't have much here.
Did you want it RB? I can't speak.
RGB.
I'm so tired. Yeah,
An
RGB.
RPG jacket.
No, you don't want an RGB rocking chair for when you're driving the ship?
I feel like sitting down in a rocking chair on a boat doesn't go very well.
It could be worse.
No, Sodon's fine.
Well, if there's nothing else for you that I can't. Fuck. If there's nothing else, then I shall take my leave into the back and organize something.
Thumbs up.
You all have a lovely day.
Let's head out.
Didn't steal a fucking thing.
Right.
And didn't grab a banana off the wall as he walked out.
Grabbed the normal banana as you were walking out, not even the grenade one.
Joke's on you. There's no real bananas in there, only grenades.
Did they convert the normal banana into a grenade?
No, I mean I took one out. I took one out from my bag and ate it. I didn't like leave one on the shelf.
No, I thought you
I'm gonna
referenced
laugh
it on the shelf.
I'm gonna laugh if I see a banana on the ground in the future and I just peel it and throw it and nothing happens.
Is there any other shops that you three would like to go to in the meantime?
Can we go to a clothing store?
Yeah, we could probably stop by a basic clothing shop.
I don't know. I've seen some people walking around with suits. I'd like to get a suit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Closed store is on the other side. Directly across.
Cool. I'm gonna go over to the clothing store and grab a suit, or see what type of suits they have.
And there you see soup.
Suits in the suit store.
I can't find suits. It's all soup.
Yeah, you're dyslexic. You walked into the wrong store.
You went inside the soup store without even realizing it.
Why are you buying clothes from the soup store? Never mind, I thought it'd be funnier.
No,
I mean, it's always a joy. That joke is always a joy.
I'll just sit here and be quiet.
I chose not to laugh. But yeah, presuming the actual store has like suits and other clothes.
Yeah, it has suits. It has suits and ties and all the stuff. So you gonna enter or you gonna just stare through the fucking
Yeah.
glass door?
Psycho
go
did. I'll follow to keep track of the captain.
Ah, welcome, kind sir. Welcome to my humble establishment.
Hello. I would like to buy a suit.
Well, I have all kinds of suits. Which one do you prefer?
The kind that says, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gum.
Ah,
I got that
so
that
James
reference.
Bond. Okay.
James Bond? Who the fuck is James Bond?
He brings out a exact replica of James Bond suit.
Like, hold on, which James Bond?
The original.
1997.
1997?
I don't remember when James Bond movies came out.
Was
Last-
GoldenEye a movie or just a game?
I think
It was a movie.
Okay. Yeah, it was the GoldenEye suit.
So it's polygonal?
Yeah.
Why is it all shapes?
Well,
What?
you said kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Yes, but I want it, like, in render.
Have you tried glasses?
Glasses? I don't need glasses. I can tell when something's in 32 bits.
Well, it looks fine to me. It's in 4K.
You could put
Oh,
on
I'm sorry,
glasses, but they'd be
8K.
rainbow.
Hang on,
Here.
let me put on my glasses.
Here, try my glasses.
Here, I'll put on your glasses.
You put on his glasses? Yeah, those are 8K graphics.
The world looks so much more vibrant and crazy.
You almost as if you could smell color.
You can smell the pixels.
I see everything. Why does pink taste like 2?
You see? If you put on these glasses, you're able to see what others cannot.
I want these glasses along with it.
Unfortunately, those are my only pair. Plus, they're prescriptions.
Fuck it, I've got a pair of glasses here. I'll just trade you.
I don't want your gay glasses.
Come on. They see every
No.
color.
They're just.
I feel as though
it's
that you
just
need
the,
that,
the
good
color
sir.
blindness correction glasses.
They see every color.
Technically, glasses
Blue.
can see every color.
Blue, dark blue, light blue, regular blue.
And red.
Sometimes.
Well, unfortunately, good sir, I cannot take your glasses. They will just mess up my eyesight.
But I believe he does need a more normal suit.
Well, if it's just a normal suit, then you should have just said so to begin with. He basically walks ahead, and he brings back just a normal attire suit. Will this be fine?
Can I get highlights of purple?
I think you're just seeing things, good sir.
No, can I?
Okay. Turns around and then he brings that suit back, and he brings back a tinted purple suit.
Cool. I'll take this.
Very well. Anything else?
Those glasses.
I believe
Turns out the
your
glasses are just glasses of true sight or something.
That'd be funny. Is the
Can I?
shop basically have every type of clothing, or does it seem to be mostly just fancy clothing?
Most of it is fancy clothing. There's even fancy bathing suits.
Amazing. Yeah, I guess Scrapple asked to see if he has any clothing that would fit what we were looking for when we came here. Basically, darker clothing that covers everywhere.
There are dark suits that you can grab. Like pure black suits.
You don't want pure black, because that will actually make you more noticeable in the dark. Fun fact. Which is why most ninjas actually wear navy.
Oh, please, there's no modern ninjas anymore.
That you know of.
Are they just that good that you don't know of them?
Yeah. Why do you think Japan is the only area where people knew of ninjas?
We lurk in
The
the
samurai senses were just too good.
Yeah,
Only
because all the other
samurais can
ninjas haven't
perceive
been
them.
caught.
Well, the only samurais can perceive ninjas, so that's why only Japan knows about the ninja. Not that they're Japanese.
Have you never heard of the rare Canadian ninja?
There's still modern people who claim to be ninjas in Japan, but they're like kind of like roadside attraction type of things, like mystery zone type of places. It's just
Sometimes some dragons decide to pretend to be ninjas.
it's just like rope courses in the middle of nowhere in Japan with like this guy
Why don't
who's
you come
like,
say
I'm
it
a
to my
ninja.
face, gay boy?
I have you know I like women.
Anyway. Yeah. I will see if I can acquire a basically dark outfit for all of us that is not restrictive and easy enough to just have on, because these chips might, fault out at one point, and I would want to make sure that we are still covered.
Yep. You're able to find the suits that you're looking for.
Yeah, basic clothing, hoods, masks. Not masks, like ski mask variety, basically.
Are we about to lose our ACs?
Nice.
Oh yeah, your guys' AC is based on something.
That's why we have the glamour stuff. Basically, we can put this over top of other parts, because cloth over armor isn't the most uncommon thing, including
You guys
if
have
it's...
AC?
That is a fair point. You guys are allowed AC?
I think only
You
Sordon
know it,
has an
buddy.
AC.
So on from now on, you don't get to wear heavy armor.
What?
No, we should just be able to, like, toss a cloak or robe over him. Or have a, what's it called? There's a term for putting, like, cloth over top of plate.
I believe that's called covering.
I was gonna say a poncho.
Thanks.
Yeah, poncho. I mean, we could put just a black poncho over him, or a navy poncho, I guess, in this case.
It is a
trash bag over 'em.
surcoat or a surcote. Outer garment commonly worn in the Middle Ages by soldiers. It was worn over armor, showing insignia or helped identify the side the soldier was on. Basically, it is a coat that goes over the plate armor.
Mm.
Don't question how I knew this.
I mean, you
I thought you
googled it.
googled it.
Well, I remembered it existed. I had to remember, like, Google the name. But yeah.
We can all be nerds about some things.
No, you can't, you fucking nerd.
Oh yeah, tell me about cars, nerd.
But anyway, how much does it all
What's a car?
cost in total?
$500.
Damn.
Once
Makes
again,
sense.
Shino and his weirdness about mundane items costing more than magical items.
No, somehow
I was about
this
to
makes
say.
sense.
You take
we,
Imperial credit.
we do have 1,030 on us, so
I mean, where else are we gonna spend
Xenon-
dollars?
Xenon over here thinking that suits are fucking cheap as shit.
No, only Xavier bought a suit. Everyone else has bought like hoodies and like
Basic clothing rather than
Balafas
fancy
or whatever
stuff.
they're
And that
called.
word that Shrimp said.
But I think most of that is from the suit. But yeah, Scrap will hand over the 500 because this is. Well, I just have all of the group bills written down because I think I was the one to carry all of them.
Yes.
Is that all from you guys?
I think that's all for shopping. Unless you want to grab like random like ration type food while out, just to have non-ration food and have Frisia not cook. So, she
Nobody wants soup.
poisons us almost every time she cooks.
Would
They're
you
not
rather us
supposed to know
not
that.
follow? Would you rather us not follow the stereotype? It got real quiet, guys.
Oh, I'm drawing.
That's what made
Sit
it
and think
better.
about what you did.
I was making a joke.
But yeah, I think we could head back to the ship, test the chips, see how long they last, and then have the next day for basically staking out the warehouse.
Okay.
Okay.
Is everyone else fine with that? I don't want to just,
Yeah, that's fine.
run.
I'm more or less just contemplating this burlesque hairline. I'm tracing a picture of James Bond for the Xavier suit thing. And then, like, this fucking hairline, what the fuck is it?
I can't help it if my hair looks fabulous.
Or no, like, the real dude's hairline is, like, crazy compared to how I draw them, like, fictionally. The, like, sideburn section is, like, 3 inches of hair. I love sewing.
And Xenon not knowing how guys look IRL.
I know, I draw the section way too small on the fictional guys.
Here I was checking Xenon stream to see if there's like a side view with it, but no, it's just nothing.
I would have to set up the entire iPad capture.
Cringe.
I will screenshot this tracing.
Xenon hides the content.
It's
It's the true content of Xenon streams. Yeah.
So you guys go back to the boat and you test out the chips. The chips last for 4 hours and then they die.
Okay, that's more than enough time for us to actually do what we need to do.
Do they recover, or is it just dead forever?
You would have to recharge the chips.
Okay.
Yeah, too hard to do.
But yeah, so now it's time for you guys to scout. Unless some of you want to stay on the ship.
Oh, we can scout.
Xavier is going to stay on the ship.
Xavier needs to
What
focus on
the-
other things.
Xavier likes to look at the sky.
Look at the sky with us.
So it's less scouting as in going in and more scouting of just like observing the area, see what time patrols like go past, see when
Exactly,
shipments
it's
and
just
stuff
observation.
arrive. You don't need the whole crew going, but if multiple people wish to go, multiple people can go.
So who's going and who's staying?
Xavier's staying.
Okay. So I will put you to the side. Is Frisia coming as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming Sword On and Scrap is also going.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of gonna go.
So the only one that's out is Xavier.
Xavier's probably also having an eye kept on him by the crewmates.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys are scouting the area. You open up the blueprint again to give a actual rough idea on where it is, and you walk towards where he points on the map, making sure that it's actually accurate.
No, hold on. Why would we walk up to the building? That is
I mean, if we're here, it's
exceedingly
fine.
suspicious. Even then, we probably don't want to be seen anywhere near the building, because then the data is at that facility about seeing us at one point and then the attack happening. I can't trace that specifically, but ugh.
The long distance scrying orbs, do they appear to be like facing down towards the street if I like can I walk above them on the side of the wall?
Try not to be noticed. I was gonna say we should probably go to a vantage point and like view it from like a rooftop or something.
Looking across the street.
Yeah, like from a rooftop or like a balcony somewhere that's public access rather than being.
Spider climbing on the
rooftop
side
right
of the
there.
wall. Okay, is there public access stairs to get to a roof? Or are we
There's a
gonna have to
ladder.
parkour our way over?
There's a diagonal ladder.
A diagonal ladder, great. I go up the ladder diagonally with my feet and only my feet.
Because then we're just wanting to observe. Well, what I wish to do is observe for a day. You two can do other stuff because I don't want to control you. But yeah,
And that's sort of gonna be up the building watching.
Okay, so you guys are up on the building, and you're watching as several patrols come by. You see that these two individuals leave, and their roles are swapped with somebody else. I'd say about 2 hours into their shift.
is it all from
From the
someone
time that you
inside
arrive.
or someone outside?
Huh?
Is it swapping with someone on the inside of the building or the outside of the building?
The outside.
Okay. Constructs are probably
Yeah.
going to get recharged.
And yeah, so you don't really know the full extent of the hour. You just arrived, so it was only 2 hours that have passed, and then it was rotated. But-
Basically, make down a note of when that happens.
Yes. You also will see like 1 or 2 trucks passing by. It's not the same vehicle that you've seen previously. It's kind of like a cargo truck.
So less a patrol and more goods being shipped from one spot to another.
Yeah. That happens every hour, every other hour.
Are they going into the
And-
building that we're like staking out, or are they going somewhere else?
They're going out of the building.
Out of the building? Do any shipments come in?
Yep.
Because if shipments are coming out, then shipments should go in.
Within 3 hours in, that's when the next shipment comes.
So basically, we have an hour-ish gap that we can capitalize on when those shipments are coming in or going out.
I was thinking we could get in with a shipment. Unless it's... is it like staffed by people, or is it like all like automated?
So sorry. Say that again. I zoned out.
Are people staffing these shipments, or is they completely being done by like robots?
It's being done by robots.
That does mean it's on a rigid schedule.
And then from the hours that they have swapped, it's been 6 hours, and now a new group is in for the guard shift outside.
Basically, every 6 hours they swap.
Yep.
I mean, if we find where the trucks are coming from, we can maybe see if maybe the security is less in that spot or something.
As you guys are at the same time of you looking and doing all that stuff, you see that the trucks are coming from this direction. Seems as though it's another pathway leading to the tower.
Okay, then
Is it
they're
like
coming
a
from the
tunnel
tower.
down, or is that like a open street?
It's like an open street. It's not where you were at before, Scrap.
Alright.
It's a completely it's like a back road. A back road leading to the tower.
We could attempt to intercept the shipments to get in, but the blackout will probably be a good way to shut everything down to get us time to get everything going and gone.
Or wait, do we have the power to hack the building to turn off the power? Is that what we have, or what?
Basically, we are going to have to manually get in the building to shut off the power,
Oh, okay.
but our informant should be able to get us at least a temporary data blackout, basically. In which
Just the
won't
cameras won't be a or the scrying orbs won't be a problem.
Yeah. They won't be transmitting anything.
So yeah. That's basically all you see as far as scouting goes. You don't really know how many are in there, and you don't know if the robots that got switched for the shifts from outside, you don't know if it's actually 4 or 6. You don't know.
I mean, very easily could tell, considering when they last swapped, set timer and then wait. And then when they swap again, stop the timer, and we know exactly when their watches
Trezio
rotate.
with an hourglass. I'm sure Scrap knows enough how to use the phone to where he can set a timer.
Yeah.
I still don't imagine Frezia doing the hourglass anyway.
She's got like all types of notes, like a whole schedule wrote out on like paper, starting like a whole red string like billboard up here, not billboard.
Flipping
like...
the hourglass every hour.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let me do something real quick. What the fuck?
Neighbors.
It's a nice day. He's got the windows open.
It's hot.
You should close those fucking windows.
He'd die. They don't have air
He's fine.
conditioners.
I'm gonna have air conditioners in every room. Not America.
He doesn't even think about central air.
It's a nice day outside. Birds are chirping, songs are singing, children are dying.
If only.
Yeah, that's a typical Friday.
It's Saturday.
Friday.
Saturday.
Sunday.
It's actually Sunday for you. It's Saturday for us.
No, it's Saturday.
Anyway.
Not yet. No, I don't even think
Oh,
it's...
sorry. It's Saturday for me.
Okay, yeah,
Is it already
yeah,
Saturday
barely.
for you?
Yeah, it's 12:40.
Yeah, because he's got 3 hours ahead of me and Shrimp.
Okay. Let me do a quick thing real fast. Uh, I guess I will roll there. Actually, make sure I did this correctly. Without asking. Okay. For a brief moment, all three of you, as you're scouting around, this one, peeks around the corner, make sure nothing is around, and slightly sees you guys, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know if it's actually like, oh, there's people there, or if it's actual a bird or something.
We're having a
He doesn't
picnic
know.
up here. That's our cover story.
Very odd that it would look upward and not, be observing directly forward, but it's sure.
Was there anything that made him go around the corner?
They probably programmed to check every so often.
This one is a little skittish. It's a skittish robot.
Defective.
But yeah, nothing else that's new as you guys are there. You're there for actually, how long are you guys there for?
Like 12 hours.
I planned on
Apparently.
spending literally the whole day staking it out to make sure we have all of the information possible.
You see, like, the only thing that's left that's been shown is basically some guy in like a lab coat just comes out and just starts walking away.
So he probably comes in early and then heads out after. Alright. When it
And
is...
then around his neck, you see that there is a key card.
When it is conspicuous, well, inconspicuous for us, we'll probably dipski back to the boat to get all the information noted. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Frisia packs up all of her notebooks and shit and paper that everything's written down on. It's all incoherent, but it makes sense to her.
Also, do we want to do a quick bathroom break? So we've been going for almost 3 hours.
Or should we stop now?
That's up to you. If
Yeah,
you want
it's
to wait
okay.
for Silver to be back, because really the next thing to do is the assault on the warehouse.
Yeah, because I'm also fading. So,
Yeah, I'm fine with the shorter session. We actually get to have a session is the big part.
and I think Psycho is also fading.
He did go to the toilet before.
He's
on his
wide
bed, man.
awake.
I'm awake. I'm eating cheese balls.
It's just Psycho doesn't have a whole lot to say in the circus because his character's, dealing with stuff.
Yeah.
Let's
But I-
list off everything that's going on with Xavier right now. Dealing with shit in a world that is entirely different than what he is used to.
And also the one man who you don't,
Extremely futuristic.
the one man who you know is dead on the inside and out just asked you how your world was, how you've been.
Xavier, from the corner
What?
of your eye, as you're sitting at the table, you see something in the corner of your eye. But then nothing, and then it just, as soon as you look back again, nothing.
Oh boy, grief hallucinations.
God, whatever God is listening, I know you're listening. Fuck you.
You rang?
Hello, it's me, Whizbang. You're gone.
Oh god, no!
Bet you didn't expect me to be here, fucko.
Hello. I am God. I am possessing Siren.
Ugh,
No.
this isn't fucking Tanya the Evil.
Fuck all of that.
I'm here to make you believe in me by ruining your life.
Fuck that entire show. It's a good anime.
That one.
It's a good anime. I love it. At the same time, fuck God in that situation.
Being X.
Fuck being X.
Anyway, but Shino, what's the plan? We gonna
I'm
wrap
fake.
it up here?
Oh, I gotta end.
Alright.
What the?
That's a whole
Okay,
lot less
Crow.
of a threat to us.
Why do I look like I have an offer you can't refuse?
You're right. I gotta throw something even more scary.
Xion over here making me a mobster.
No, I just
that
look at
is-
that.
That
And I
is
just see-
the GoldenEye. It is a picture from GoldenEye.
I see what Zelda was doing. I also just think had to do it to him.
It is just a picture of James Bond from GoldenEye.
From the James Bond?
Yeah, from the James Bond.
I'm surprised you got the hands. I thought hands would be like the most
I traced the image, Psycho.
Still.
Anyway,
Wonder, can I throw a beholder on you guys or the other group?
Neither yet.
Already the
We're
other
only
group.
like level 4.
We can take it.
Throw out the other group.
we're level 5,
Or
and
5.
no, we'd still need a few more levels so we could actually have a good fight with the beholder.
Yeah, throw them at the other group.
better.
Have them
We would have to
have
cheese the
beholder do a
hell out of
legendary
it.
action.
No, throw a beholder
They're
at
only
neither
level
group.
4. They're only level 4.
We would
Yeah,
have
Throw a
to
beholder at them.
we would
Neither
have to
group is
cheese
high
the
enough.
hell out of a beholder and like pit
Yeah.
something else against it.
Why didn't you
Shino's
just
gonna
nerf it?
Shino's gonna do the thing where like, okay, you can fight this monster, you can double it and give it to the next group.
It'd basically be the equivalent of us fighting it and then just stun locking it with an effect, and then kicking its dick in because that would be the only way we could fight it.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna CC the shit out of it?
Yeah,
Can we stun
Psycho,
lock it?
we'd never done that to anyone's bosses before, right? Yeah.
How
We would
dare you make references
never,
to other games that they have no
ever
idea to?
Unlock someone's boss and make a multi-thousand HP boss into a, you know.
Besides, that's a Pathfinder thing. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't understand.
Okay, what are we doing for today? How weak are you, Psycho? Oh, thank you for the raid shrimp.
I got balls.
You got balls? So what do you want to do?
So he's good for a while.
You good for a while? You want to like do a
He's good
visual
for a
novel
while.
game that we haven't been able to do yet, or?
You want to do a
I've
gay
got-
novel?
No, I've got like 3 visual novels I wanted Psycho to voice.
Voice
Okay.
acting Psycho.
I wish you told me about this before.
No, I've been like, well, I've got the Detective Frog, and I've got the Sonic game, and then we could also go back to like Ace Attorney, but like it'd be weird picking back up Ace Attorney. I've got at least 3 visual novels, if not more. I also have like a furry visual novel, but that was just gonna be like backups of all backups.
I think in this house can be a private game.
It didn't look that lewd.
Can you see that part of my library? No, you cannot. Good.
Or no, I
The
have.
fuck
It's
is in the
called
library?
Neko Jishi. It was like a free furry visual novel. It's about like cat boys.
Do
Sounds
I have
terrible.
That? Let me see if I have
You
that
like
visual novel.
cats?
Don't like cat boys.
Oh, Catboys in that they're just full on like furries. like a tiger boy, like I think that it's a cheetah and like
She's
some
just
other
proving
thing.
my point.
I guess the player character is a human in this, and they're like buff Catboys. I would say that's like a backup beyond backups.
Yep, I have Necropore.
No, Neko Jishi.
Oh, Nekojishi. Then I don't have that.
It's free.
I'm good for the visual novels for right now.
Are you
It's not that I
down
don't want
for
to.
it? Or no, you're good in that way. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that I don't want to, it's the fact that I need to prepare for that, something like that.
I mean, I've got like the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. So there's the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, or Frog Detective, which I think Frog Detective is on the chill side.
Shit, I was just gonna grind Overwatch for the next few hours before going to bed.
Damn, when are you gonna play with us when I get back?
Do you want to play? I was just going to grind the shit out of it so that way I can get the legendary title.
We're not playing Overwatch tonight.
I'm playing Overwatch tonight. Fuck you.
Wow, I can't believe you. Crying.
And so no Frog Detective, no Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Probably not visual novels today. I'm sorry.
Okay. What else do I got? It's a multiplayer.
I don't know what I'm playing when I get back.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna
Fine.
jump into Final Fantasy?
I mean, tomorrow is
I don't
Final
know.
Fantasy.
Have it anymore.
We kind of got killed by the event. Unless you want to go do your class quest that you're behind on.
My single player quests.
Yeah. I mean, you
I
could
don't
share
know.
it to the
Fuck
thing
around
and we can
and
read it
find
together.
out.
You could share it to the thing and I could still read it with you if you want.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Alright,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
going to
See when you get back.
hop
then.
out and say,
Abracadabra, alakablam, I'm going to
Good
send you to
night.
fucking Azkaban!
I'll send you to fucking Alcatraz.
Mine's worse. It's guarded by shitty wizards.
Hey, Shino. Hold on. Let me talk. Let me hear you talk shit. Come on.
What?
Come on, talk shit.
Where the fuck is this?
I don't know.
You're a bitch. Eye in the fire.
Oh wait, did
I
Seiko
have
do
god powers.
Did Seiko do
That's
this?
crazy.
Eye in the fire.
Look at these powers that I have.
Psycho stanced up in a suit. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid, Soul Fracture Devil. Yeah.
Damn, it's crazy. I shouldn't have died like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He choked on his
That
own
was-
spite.
And that was crazy once. Hold on, what?
I said spite, not spunk.
No, I know what you said, but it's choked on his own spite is fucking hilarious.
I will not let you kill me. Oh, let's see. Fucking. Shit, I just realized something.
You're
There's
tired?
a pirate island. There's a pirate island event in Sea of Thieves, and I have not done it yet.
Damn.
Or
What were you
Monkey's
gonna go
Island.
do? Oh, Monkey's Island. Isn't that the one that the Epic just gave away?
I believe so. I think they gave away all
I
the.
didn't
Monkey
download
Island
it
stuff.
though.
I need to download it. I need to play it again because that was like the bomb diggity.
The
What is it
bomb
there?
diggity.
Oh, they gave out Solstice the other week.
I saw that. It was a good game.
I think there's new games today or recently because since I last checked because it was gonna like turn over.
Well, I think I'm just gonna vibe.
You're just gonna vibe, okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna vibe out of here.
Oh, out of here? Okay.
Yeah,
Go vibe and just relax.
yeah.
Understand.
I will see you
Damn, not
guys later.
relaxing being around Xenon. That's crazy. That you'd say that to a face like that.
I didn't mean. What the fuck? Now I feel bad.
Someday we'll play Code Vein co-op, but we're not like set up for that. You think what I could?
You know what?
stream?
That's
God,
it.
right.
I'm gonna buy Code Vein with my rent money.
Do I have to
we haven't
fucking...
set a day for that yet. Don't do that yet. Wait for it
Do
to
I
go
have
on
to
sale.
reinstall Code Vein?
Jid is
I don't
so
think
eager
there's
for
that many
Code Vein.
players. I don't think there's that many players.
Oh, look at that. We summoned her.
Yeah. Someday we'll do Code Vein.
Code
Why
Vein
would we
is...
want- Why would we want to play anime Dark Souls?
I
Pretty good.
also Jitter, calm down. Jesus.
She
Holy
loves
shit.
it. It's one of the things she's addicted to.
I can tell.
Next thing you're gonna say is Digital Circus, and she'll yap like a fucking dog.
Well, you did just say
Psycho.
it.
Also, come on, Psycho.
What?
We only know you're the only one that can yap like a dog.
I don't yap like a fuck. I don't yap like dogs. What do you? That's crazy.
Bark. I tried.
I'm
on,
gonna go.
Come on, Psycho, speak.
That
I'm
was your
gonna
cue
go.
to start yapping like a dog.
No, I'm gonna go.
You
That
haven't
means
got the riding whip yet, and the straps.
Oh, would
What?
you look at that? There's an update on Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna go play that. I'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is either, I
Dumb.
guess, Persona or Etrian Odyssey. I'm gonna start in the middle of an Etrian Odyssey. Oh wait, I have the new Labyrinth of Refrain sequel. I might do that, because I wanted to do the story for that. Oh, it's not installed, never mind. I haven't installed it yet, I
Quickly
should have thought
download.
about
Don't
that.
want to play
It's-
Baldur's Gate with me?
I don't have it.
Okay, I'm gonna open Baldur's Gate.
I'll install it. We'll see how long it wants to take. Oh, it's only 7 gigs, okay. So yeah, I might do Etrian Odyssey until Labyrinth of Refrain downloads then.
I still feel like we should at some point just do a BG3 playthrough with all of us.
Yeah, we gotta wait. How many max players is it?
Yes.
Okay.
There's ways to increase it past 4. The answer
So when
is
it goes
yes.
on sale, then.
God, we're really just triggering all of Jitter's moisture responses.
She's itching.
Yeah, itching is what we call that.
Okay, let's see, I will...
She's been begging for these.
Well, because of, like, whatever her housing situation is, she only sometimes has access to Baldur's Gate.
She gotta travel half the country for it.
Or I assumed it was just, like, across the state.
Nah, it's literally half the country.
Damn. Do you, like, drive cross-country every week? I assumed it was all up north.
Damn. The housing market really ripping families apart. Oh, yeah, I tried to get the New Vegas multiplayer working. It's a process.
Which
Can I-
launcher would we have to use? Through Steam or through a different
It-
mod?
Eh, I
If
I
you can
don't
figure
know.
it out, yeah.
I looked at it and my brain said, no, this is not what you're doing right now.
Okay, let's see.
So what you're saying, Jitter, is if, let's say, we gathered a group of people to stream Baldur's Gate, and it happened to line up.
Oh, she doesn't have it on PC though. I don't know if you can. Is it cross-platform?
That's
Nope.
cringe. You don't get to experience the joys of modded content. I mean, at least you don't have to set up a fax machine every time you want to play a game.
It's not that loud. It's just close to the mic. Oh, is stream gonna be okay through that?
Zenon,
Okay.
even Souls does it loudly, and I think his microphone's further away. No matter what, it's going to sound like a fax machine.
You lose too much time to mods.
Hey, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I'm just going to say, how many hours do I have in Baldur's Gate 3? 121 hours and I haven't left Act 1?
We watch together while close. Oof, if things die, I'll be back up as soon as possible.
Okay, but I'm gonna go have dinner.
Okay, have a good dinner. I guess I'll be in the Final
You guys have
Fantasy
fun.
VC if you want to
Jitter
chit
not
chat.
wanting to play a Jitter not wanting to play a Kobold in Baldur's
We'll
Gate.
see.
Yeah.
Can you believe that, Zenon?
Browser's like dying. Okay, let's see. It's because I'm downloading something.
Unless you wish for me to vibe with you until you have, other people around for
It's
content.
up to you. Things are dying. Okay. It's up to you if you want to hang or not. I'm gonna put on
so did you-
Etrian Odyssey.
Did you enjoy the short that I sent you about the new Genshin character?
Oh
His
yeah.
points are unarmed.
I was trying to download because I don't have it downloaded. I think he's finally on the banner. I don't know if I have enough gems of like this. Of the characters I've seen recently, him so Worthlessly and what is it? No Nuviet or whatever, are the two that I'm kind of interested in. But Nuviet I already missed. So, but Worthlessly I want more. He's cuter. He is all the vibes I want in a main character.
I totally understand all those names you said.
That guy with the fist with the black hair. His name is like Worf Risley. Because they're in the French themed area. So all the names are fucked.
Amazing.
Okay, let's see. Let's open up. Or did I train Odyssey? 3, because one was too old and like there was not enough like whatchamacallit,
No, poor Jitter, not strong enough to handle a simple little game.
not strong enough for Genshin. Have you seen Worthless Risley though? He's like a wolf boy, but like in a alpha wolf type of way, not like the other wolf boys, which are twinks.
So,
It's fine that
Razor
they're
but
twinks.
adult?
Yeah, Razor but badass adult, and like what is it?
So, Razor but adult.
Grizzled Razor with like sick of life vibes. Though I don't think he's sick of life. He's got that type of vibe though.
So, Razor if he was played by me.
Okay, let me fix this. Make sure that keeps downloading, and I gotta fix my title.
Anyway, Jitter's waiting over in the Final Fantasy
Okay,
chat to
let's
bug
go
you,
over
so I
there.
guess I should let you go, because I'm probably just gonna vibe.
Is she? She's not.
I know, I'm aware that she's not.
Okay, but, I guess if you want to go, I'll let you go. Have a good night.
Yeah,
I was
deal
gonna
with
explain
the,
Etrian Odyssey to you, but oh well.
What was it, the FOMO?
Yeah, I gotta deal with the phone. What is it? Okay, I'll see you later
Yeah.
then.
Go
Bye.
on, click the other chat, deal with the FOMO.
The FOMO of the empty chat. Okay, let's make this visible. Let's go. Game. Like a game visible. There we go. Properties. You can if you want. Because there is like no voice in this game. And I'm not playing it for the story, I'm playing it for the like the ADHD-ness of it. I got 10 hours offline on this. Okay. Let's work on other stuff to mark what game I'm playing. Build. Maybe I finish the Bob of your song, then you can join. Okay, let's see. You like Etrian Odyssey anyway, so. Odyssey 3. Okay, oh, that make sure the other game is downloading. So, is it Etrian Odyssey isn't very story rich. The other game that's downloading is what was I gonna get? My reactive fixed. Okay, let's fix my reactive. Very warm. Okay, I'll plug in the controller so I can get that hard lean going. I wonder if I could have played it on the wheel. Because the wheel has all the buttons that it needs to play. Okay, let's see. You probably can. Oh, so and this is Etrian Odyssey, the one I told you about before, where you draw the map yourself. I have it currently set for auto mapping because like it's kind of annoying to do it on PC compared to the DS. But auto mapping, all it does is it does the walls for you and the floor, but you still have to put down like the markers and stuff. So this is like the map. But though I've got this area already mapped out. And then, in this one, blue bushes represent shortcuts. That's what I didn't like. So this is number 3. Number 1 had, like, barely any shortcuts, and so it was, like, annoying to go anywhere. So currently I've got low-level party members, so I can't go too deep. Ooh. Okay, there it, like, froze. It stuttered real hard on that. The lowest level guy is doing like some serious damage, so that's why he's in here to get some levels, because I unlocked a good gun for him. I don't think he's supposed to be a front row. Let's see what it says about Buccaneers. Can I even check that here? don't think it gives me the info about Buccaneers here. Oh yeah, but this is the party I've got right now. I've got a monk I named Rodma because they've got red hair. And the particular hairstyle. I named the Buccaneer Giovanni because he reminds me of Epitata Waste. This is Hatch, she's a farmer. This is Neo, she's a sovereign. This is Fork, he's also a farmer, because it turns out farmer kinda OP in that it gives everybody a big ol' XP boost. So for the sake of grinding levels, I've got 2 farmers in the back row, and they're also good for resource collection, which I'm coming up on the limit of. For the areas I have, where I'm gonna have to just make a good party once. Probably have to like replace the farmers with like stronger party members later. I think it's old, but it's more of like a port, I think, rather. They just like ported it to PC. Because, like, the graphics I don't think changed, they just didn't learn, like, scaled down for the DS or whatever. So maybe they, like, re-inputted the art or something. To the dangerous one where the Buccaneer is in danger if I go to this level, but I need to go and get the stuff from here. Yeah. This one's like original DS, too. This is like 10 years old, I think. I'll have to check when 3 came out, but this was like one that's for the regular DS, because the 3DS ones aren't on PC yet. Because the one I have on DS is 4. Okay. Gotta take out the threat first, because he's a danger to my... Oh wait, shit, I should have done defense. Okay. Oh, hello, Jitter.
Hello. I got a new headset. Does it sound better than it did last week?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay.
Alright, but so I haven't played this one before getting it on the cell the other day. I've only played 4, and this is 3. Which Etrian Odysseys have you played, Jitter? Because I think you said you'd played them before. If not, at least, or then, or was it just Q that you played? I forget.
No, I it's over in the corner. Let me go check.
Is it for 3DS or regular DS?
The 3DS.
Okay, then so it's 4 or up then.
I've got Odyssey Nexus.
It might be 6 or 5. I don't know. I'll check again on the wiki. That's like the newest one. Let's see.
I have
it's like
looked into the other
one.
ones though.
Haven't or
So I was
have?
like, ooh, I like this. I've looked into them.
Oh. This one is 3. 1 didn't have enough shortcuts, and it was kind of annoying. So I just skipped to 3 to have my, like, as my offline something to, like, fiddle with game. I think maybe that's 6 then, because there's one called 5. Let's see. No, it's not. Let's see. Where's Nexus at? That one came out in 18, so it's actually further than... I guess it's technically 6, because it's after 5. They did some mystery dungeon games, too, in 15. Let's see. So this one originally came out, though, in 2010. So yeah, this is a 13-year-old game that I'm playing.
Oof.
I mean, it's... For a 13-year-old game, they, like... All they did was move it to the PC, so I think the graphics are the same, but because it's no longer on the DS, it looks good.
Mm.
And because it's the third one, there's still some, like, quality of life updates and stuff. If anything, this feels more like the abilities, or maybe because I played 4 when I was too young to understand how to cheese abilities. These abilities seem more cheesable than 4. Because this one has a class called Sovereign, and one of the abilities is as long as the Sovereign has full health at the end of the turn, everyone gets healed.
Oh, wow.
It costs nothing, it is free. So I put her on the back row, and she doesn't even, I don't have to worry about her dealing damage or not, because her purpose isn't to deal damage.
That sounds very helpful, actually.
But then I got, like, 2 farmers on her sides, and they also don't do a lot of damage, but they provide XP boost and can collect items. Because in the before 4, because I remember in 4 it wasn't an issue, I don't think, unless I just automatically did the abilities without, like, knowing what I was doing. But in 3 and below, you have to, like, manually assign, like, collection points or whatever. Yeah,
Really?
I'm pretty sure in 4 it was... I know in Q, it's just there's a set amount of, like, stuff the spot has. I don't remember about if 4 does it differently, but I'm pretty sure in 4 it's also the spot just has a set amount of, like, items in it. In this, the spots have as many items as you can pick up. Which currently is 7 and 8. Because I have
Oh, wow.
two collection dudes in my... And then each one has, like, a different... Like, each type of collection spot has a different, like, stat to go with it, too. But because the farmers have, like, a specialized one where they get, like, 1 in each for each of their points in it.
Oh, I see.
Somebody did level up. This one leveled up. Let's give it to his gun or let's see. Gun mastery. Oh yeah, because that looks good. A piercing attack that fires 3 bullets at once. Oh, that's 1 enemy. Okay. Is there more? Follow an ally's volt-based attack with a gunshot. Oh, that'll be good. So the Buccaneer has a follow-up attack where if you use an elemental attack, he follows up with a gunshot. Put one into that
Are
later.
you finding this difficult at all? This game difficult at all?
I mean, difficult in the sense that I can't breeze through it. Though, like, anything past here, because, like, there's a scary, like, enemy that, like, looks like it might cause problems in the next floor. So I haven't faced it yet. And currently my, like, gun dude is, like, underleveled, so if I went there, he would just die.
Ah.
Because he's barely surviving attacks from enemies on floor 2. I've got a whole bunch of glass cannons.
That
As long
makes
as
for an amazing team.
As long as I can hit first, I'm fine. Any of these FOEs though right now will kill my will, like TPK me. Even this like harder enemy is a slight threat if I don't do it right. If I don't just like all out attack him.
You've got this. I believe in you and your glass cannon team.
I mean, the back row is kind of meaty, but the front row is like glass cannon because they're like, the front row has. I don't think Buccaneers are supposed to be in the front row, and monks are like either or row, and so they're like kind of like not that sturdy. The monk is also a healer. It's everyone has like the ability to heal if you like build them right. Or not everybody.
So you just
everybody.
got a full team of healers.
I mean, that would be good. Or so the monk has like is a combat healer, whereas then like the sovereign is like a buffer healer. I just leveled up that one again. Good mastery. If I up rapier mastery and gun mastery to 8 each, I get a move called or a passive skill called swashbuckling. Normal attacks may strike multiple times. Then pincushion, random pierce attacks boosted by the user's agility. But so like each of them like the weapon using ones have like 2 weapon trees or whatever. And so for like the Buccaneer, there's rapier or gun. So he's got then like piercing attacks. So with the gun, he's probably supposed to be in the back row. But if I put there's no space in the back row for him because it's full of farmers. And then there's like a lot of TP recovery skills too on some of these. Like Buccaneer has Trickster, a Buccaneer skill that recovers TP when using attack skills. Oh, already assigned the point. And then they all have these common skills. So like they moved HP up, TP up, and stuff over to common skills, and then added bandage. So everyone can kind of learn healing. But that one can only be used from the menu or whatever. And then combat study, which I couldn't figure out like if it had an effect or not, but it says it's supposed to increase like the XP as well. So I could just give everybody full XP up abilities. Is it better?
That's
or what'd you say, Jitter?
I said that's kind of cracked.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's better than Labyrinth of Refrain. Labyrinth of Refrain has a more like you feel like you feel both more powerful and more in danger in Labyrinth of Refrain. Whereas this is like a more like cautious type of dungeon delving. They each have their own like things that are good about them. Though playing these did make me want to play Labyrinth of Refrain, but it's like there's so much story in Labyrinth of Refrain where this is very story light. Sell these things and then figure out what I'm going to do about the party. Oh, yeah, I was going to show off what the farmers could do. So the farmers, their first skill is Earth's Bounty. Farmer skill that increases ally XP points if you are alive. So it means like at the end of the battle. So on both farmers, I have that set to 10. I do not know what the scaling is on that because none of this says any like numbers. It just tells you vaguely what it does. And then I have them with some like harvestry, which is what gives them the like pickup item stuff. And then there's one called Camp Mastery, so you can buy an item called like a tent and use it on like specific campground squares. And typically that just heals like a little bit of HP and TP. But if you have a farmer with Camp Mastery, it heals more HP and TP and revives people. So like, unless, I don't know if the tent scales with your party, but like I know healing at the end scales with your party. So and it's kind of not hard to get to the camping spot. So at some point it might be cheaper to camp out than stay at the inn. Let's see what the current stuff is for the level. It's currently with the levels that we have, it costs 75 to stay at the inn, and that just heals your TP and HP. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is per revive because nobody's dead right now. And then all my junk I just got. Currently, tents cost 100, so I don't think the tents go up. So that, yeah, at some point it's going to be cheaper to go camping than it is to stay at the inn. This one has an added mode that is, there's a ship that you can like take out and take on like little like puzzle adventures where you have to like get a certain item from a certain island to get more distance you can travel over and over again until you can get to like your like goal or whatever. Like catch fish and stuff, so it's kind of like an interesting little side thing. So there's like 2 games in it. Let's see, let's make the party stronger so I can attempt the next floor. Go to the Explorers Guild. Well, I might as well just show off all of the party members. Very nice. Okay, so here's Neo. She's the Sovereign. Then Red is a Gladiator. I haven't used Joan yet. They're like a tank. It says Hope Elite, which I don't know what that word is. And Giovanni is the Buccaneer. This is Saku the Ninja. And Ranma the Monk. I've used Hoshi a bit. Her class is Zodiac. She's like the mage. Then there's a Wildling class. This one I named Chrome. And Arbalist, which is like a I didn't really get what it was supposed to be, but it's like a big giant crossbow wielding class. I thought he looked kind of like Space Dandy, so I named him Dandy. And Fork and Hatch, the farmers. Those are the ones I have so far. I know there is a samurai class that I don't have yet. Does it show me the classes that I don't? It doesn't. So I know there's a samurai class and I don't know what the other one is. So there's 2 like classes to unlock. Oh, here's where it says what line they're supposed to be in. Oh, I guess Buccaneer is supposed to be in the front line. Let's change my formation up a bit. Remove the farmers. Move forward.
Not the farmers.
I mean, they are kind of important, but also I'm going for power now. Okay. Let's see then. Let's attempt. Oh yeah, I should restore the TP first. Gonna attempt to move forward. Even though the Buccaneer is probably not leveled enough, but oh well. Does he have... I should have probably gone in, like... I gotta go to the store first to make sure everybody's got equipment. I got the money for it. Everyone's got feather armor. One thing that carries over to 4 and is similarly to, like, the other ones is there's, like, these hammers that you can imbue, like, effects onto the equipment with. That carries on, at least from, because it's here in 3, I don't know if it's in 2 or not. And it's in 4.
What?
It's probably been a while since you played, so it's fine if you don't remember.
It
You
has.
could, like, upgrade the... It's like a 10-year-old, or not 10-year-old, 5-year-old game or whatever at this point. I'll give you the gloves. Okay, everybody's got full armor now. I should save first. In case I die. This game does not have auto-saving.
That would be smart.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. It's very warm. Got to 90 today, it's so hot.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Gonna completely demolish the little 4-1 mobs now. I don't even have the collection dudes. I was gonna like go into the collection spot. It's like, no, I can't collect anything. I have no collection dudes. Also, the only revive I have is via the monk right now too. And the monk is in the front row because I took the farmers out.
Oh,
The
no.
farmers can revive at a campsite. I mean, but though now everything's just gonna one-shot anyway. As long as the back row doesn't get hit, everything's fine. So we recover 18 HP every turn. So the enemy does deal more than 18 damage per turn. Sovereign also makes it to where you recover from taking steps. And for winning a battle.
All around very helpful.
Yeah. And then it has like buffs and stuff too, so it can like it makes defense go up for a certain line or whatever. Okay. So here's the map that I don't have yet on the floor that's not yet explored. And there's like a big FOE in this like big like boss arena up here. This one, the theme of the dungeon is like waterfall forest or whatever. There's this big like waterfall thing that goes through the entire thing. Assumably this is the bottom now because there's water at this level. It's like all three like floors of the of the dungeon. You can see this waterfall in the center of the map. It's like the base of it. Yeah, it's kind of a neat little feature. And I think it's in the same like XY location.
Well, that is neat.
Oh, why is that chest? Oh, because I can't get over there. I'm like, why is that chest not got? Because I can't get over to that side. So no, the shortcuts take me anywhere. Oh. They hit Neo. It's like, what are you doing hitting the back row for? So in this field, there's a big, like, powerful, like, the FOE is red instead of, like, yellow. And I don't know where to go, so I'm just gonna, like, go straight. Oh, okay, it's as long as it doesn't see- nope, it's not as long as it doesn't see me. I thought because it wasn't moving I was safe.
Just trying to give you a false sense of security.
Raging Tyrant, it's a hippo. I don't know if... Oh, I'm ready to be just one shot. Oh, Giovanni survived the attack magically. We'll see what the health is.
Gotta give him a cookie after that.
We're not doing this. Giovanni survived twice.
Dang.
Oh yeah. Oh. Can't fight that. Okay, but it is like, okay, it doesn't see me if I don't pass in front of it or by it or whatever. That's the trick with it. Before I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to get past it. Oh, new collection spot. Like, the lowest leveled party member survived and getting hit by the enemy.
Hey, it's a miracle.
Mostly because I was staying out of here without knowing that it wasn't as bad as I thought. Okay, what type of collection is it? Mining? No. No, but so Suin's here. So you see that when I move through the spaces, it does, like, it puts the outline there, but it doesn't have any of the, like, other map markers. I have to drag and drop those into the map. And, like, if there's walls. If I want it to look nice, I gotta paint in the rest of it. And so then there's a Persona DS game that is a crossover with this because they're both made by Atlas. Here's a campsite. Oh. Put that in. And do X. Campsite. Door. And then on, like, default settings, it also doesn't, like, do the walls. I had to tell it to do the walls as a setting, which I don't know if it's a PC-only setting or if it's just a setting I didn't know about in the other games. Typically, by default, it just, like, maps out the floor. Gotta be on the lookout for shortcuts. Nope.
I love keeping an eye out for the shortcuts. I think it's so fun.
So, Neo right now has, like, a sword that has, like, paralysis chance, but it only has, like, one attack.
Ooh.
But I mean, like, she wasn't doing that much, like, damage with a good sword anyway, so... Bowie is in here. There's a chest in there, though. I probably have to wait until after I get good, because there's, like, terrain tiles that are, like, rugged terrain or whatever, or rough terrain. It's these, water spots. It takes a player, 2 steps to walk through a water spot. And they're typically right where FOEs are. FOEs only take 1 step to get through.
Oh, yeah. My brain, like, took a moment to process what you said.
Kudu-kudu! Combo fly ball!
Fly ball.
Oh, Neo got damaged. Still dead? Are you still dead? What happened? Because I didn't fully read it. Soul's chat. I see now that you said something about your arms and your legs. Let's see.
Well, 5 was working out.
Okay. Oh, that shows that. Your everything hurts.
His muscles are gonna get muscles.
Oh. I don't think I have a return item. Giovanni got KO'd because he's 10 levels below everyone else.
Oh my goodness.
Like I unlocked his weapon. I'm like, oh, I should use the Buccaneer.
10 levels?
Yeah.
You practically put him out for slaughter.
Or no, it's more just that the other ones are like over leveled. I mean, the mage is level 9, but Geo is level 5. Get those games so you can bench press Jitter.
Bench press me? Why?
Are you gonna like plank on top of his hands?
I don't know. Whatever it would be, he wouldn't want it. It wouldn't be good.
There's the waterfall on this floor. Yeah, third floor is the bottom of the waterfall because there was like water down there. Though this game is both harder and easier than Labyrinth of Refrain. At the same time. I mean, Labyrinth of Refrain like throws like bullshit at you though, like on purpose, whereas this is just meant to be like slightly challenging. Like the unkillable boss or whatever that you have to like nuke. Check on the new labyrinth in a moment. But story-wise, Nis makes good stories, even if they're like silly. I know some people don't appreciate the Disgaea Games story, but I do. It's at the top of this.
That's also one that I wanted to play. I
Oh,
just
Disgaea.
never got the motivation, yeah.
Story-wise, I like 5 the most so far. Like 4 is okay, it's just a little bit on the harder side. 5 has a good balance of quality of life and like gameplay. Whereas then now 6 gets a little too quality of life. That like they increased the like levels times 10 or whatever because it used to be 999 was max level, but then in 6 they made it 9,999.
Oh my god.
And but though, so level 100 is the new level 10. They kept the scaling the same, like story-wise or whatever, so like you get level 100 too easy, but then it's like it's nothing. Like it's like level 100 is like nothing. Okay, let's check on the download. Okay, it's downloaded. Let's save this. So there was a peek at Labyrinth of Refrain. I will be continuing to play it offline. Maybe I'll update everybody someday on how all the party members are doing. So what is it? The guild name is Libri.
Libri.
In both the Etrian Odyssey ones that I started recently, I named the guild Libri. So I thought it was funny. I thought it made a good guild name.
Yeah, it does actually.
Misspelled library.
It's okay, you can't even tell.
Okay, start up. Labyrinth of Galleria, the Moon Society. Have you seen of Labyrinth of Refrain before?
Mm-mm.
So it's a NIST game where it's pretty much Etrian Odyssey, but NIST did it, so it's more insane.
Labyrinth of Galeria, the Moon
Galeria.
Society.
But it's also got like a intense-ish story. What is it called? There's an old game called what is it called? The Witch is something. What is it? It's like about a swamp witch. Not Hollow Knight. It's not called Hollow Knight. Witch Knight or something. I'll have to look at what it's called. It's like an indirect sequel of another NIST series that had like action adventure roleplay instead of it was an action game instead of their typical turn-based stuff. But there's a character in there called Metallica, who is like a swamp witch. She's like a swamp witch fox girl. I gotta do window capture for this. Yeah, I never finished Refrain. I got pretty close on my like personal playthrough before I started streaming, but on the streaming profile, I got stuck on like the morgue boss. There it is. What's this window capture at? Every game is a different resolution and has to be scaled appropriately. And this has got some good Halloween vibes anyway.
Oh yay, spooky month.
Okay, there.